Hello, hello, welcome, friends, to what is the Kano evening stream of the Mondays. Hello, how's it going? How's everyone doing today? I've not seen anyone in chat today, and honestly, that's okay. If you're lurking and not chatting as well, that's totally fine. I'm not here to judge. It's more just very unusual for me, so we'll just keep proceeding as usual. If there's no one here to say hi to, then we'll just kind of proceed along. I apologize. I've got a bit of a headache right now for some very strange reason. I tend to sometimes, especially in the winter time, which is technically not winter anymore, it's very much spring, but I'll get these cluster headaches, which are really annoying. Where they'll kind of like come in and they'll creep up like right behind my right eye, especially. Like it's like right in the forehead like area. It's like a little niche and it tends to like rest right back there, and I'll get these big headaches. I'll just kind of like pierce right into that spot, and it's like, why? And so my mom and I were watching the Whitney Houston I Want to Dance with Somebody movie. We just got through the first hour and I just started feeling headaches, and I was like, ah, man. So I've taken some meds now, so hopefully it should help, at least while we're doing some Eden stuff. But yeah, otherwise the plan is just that we're going to be doing a few last minute cleanup things. There's a few things that Kano still has yet to do to get himself ready for all that the world of Eden has to offer. And so we're just going to attend to that and then see what happens. So yeah, but hope everyone who is lurking is having a good day. We'll get right into things, and then we will see what happens in the land of Eden. Let me get my background music set up, do some cool things, and then hopefully everything should be running pretty smoothly. So I'm looking forward to all this stuff. In case anyone's curious, I'll ask as well for anyone who's there, if you're listening. Hope to know how your East is doing. Hope you had a good Easter weekend. I kind of took a streaming break on Sunday. Usually Ryan and I would stream on Sundays, my friend and I. If you're not familiar with the YouTube channel that I help to run on YouTube. Man, my brain is so frazzled today. But we took a streaming break on Sunday for Easter. And Easter was pretty good. Got to play some games with my dad and sister and mom, my dad's wife, at my dad's place. So that was good. And then served to church in the morning. And then, yeah, just overall had a pretty good weekend otherwise. So no terrible complaints there. But yeah, I'm just going to get my music loaded up real quick, and then we shall proceed into the world of Eden and get to all the business that needs to get done. So let's just put our lovely cinematic and fantasy playlist, because, this just probably too many times we're going to be playing this in this specific instance, because this is going to be the end of Eden as we know it anyway. So it's going to be a grand old time. But, alright, let's get to the business then. Okay, get this over there. And then do this. And then do that. And everything should be looking good, I think, hopefully. Should be, yes. Oh, hi, Grass Boy! How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Easter was good. It was I apologize if I sound very quiet right now. I've got a bit of a headache. So I'm trying my best to rest through it a little bit, but I had some things I wanted to get done tonight, so I'm prioritizing being here over resting, because I'm a crazy person. But Easter was good. Got to spend some time with my family, and got to serve at church, and hang out and celebrate Jesus. And all those fun things. How is your Easter, my good friend? Hope everything was good for you as well. Let's go put these up here. There we go. Those are all set to go. Awesome sauce. Very good, very good. Well, that's funny. I finally got my Twitch notification through. Or no, that was Noah's. Ha ha! Look at that. Splendiferous, as they say. It's all loading. It's loading. Ooh. Ha. Well, that's from last time. I forgot. Fake name. What is it? Yeah. Clear. Kanuka. What's that? Better. And now people can know who I am. Oh, it's very dark out. I was like, it is looking quite dark. Let's see here. Alright. Well, we got some important things we need to attend to, obviously. The biggest things, of course, of note are that we need to do our chores for the last time. We have not had a chance to do them. And I wish to do them. Because, chores You know, well, so here's the thing, y'all. As is coming to be the case, this week is the very last week that we have the Eden simulation up at all. Starting next week, Eden will no longer be at all. Lauren will have sold the simulation by then, and so it'll be a whole new... Oh, that's why everything's so dark, because I don't have my night vision goggles on, because I'm wearing the full... You know what? It kind of gives a somber mood. I will gladly, you know, we'll have a not night vision for a little bit. I think that'll be kind of nice. We'll go with that route at least. Put some crops in here. Matt's on this one. Wow. Bring us so much to stay sick the whole day. Oh no! I start throwing up Saturday night and group of mustache. Oh no! No, Grossman, I'm so sorry. That is not fun at all, my dude. Enjoy the pain. Next year, always next year. Fortunately, that's the joke that my pastor even made this week. He's like, you know, Jesus comes back from the dead every year. You know, when we celebrate. So you know, it just you can always have something to look forward to every time. Hello, son. Let's see here. Just gonna grab some things. My chores did. And then there'll be no more chores to do at that point. Then Eden will be done. So it's like, I gotta make sure I prioritize doing chores while I can, because chores are very important. Okay, chores done up here. Supposed to be sick the worst day. Yeah. Body's just like, nah. This is when I choose to be sick, and you're like, why? I didn't ask for this. I didn't want to be sick on Easter. Not Easter, please. I love that these terms are, did I just not grab those? That's also very probable because I obviously am very well equipped with all the things right now. I've got my armor totally on my person, so you know every time I get hit with something, I always get prickled. We got money. Ooh, very, very nice. That's a splendid little bonus to have. That's a plus indeed. Grab all the wheat. All the other crops, they'll just have to, you know, they're gonna sit there. The berries will grow really fast regardless. Let's see here. Put the rice away. Berries can go away. Take the extra chunks though. We'll put them into bone meal. In honor of La Gabriel. I even put those tomatoes in there because I don't need to hold on to them. At least right now. Okay, carrots can go in here. Seeds can go in there. Seeds will go in here. Cabbage, tomato. Oh, we got plenty of tomatoes. We can also put some of those in there, I suppose. Nice. Tomatoes. Tomatoes. As the people might say. Look at that. Look how many crops we've been able to acquire. This is obviously as we've been discarding things slowly and surely over time. So this is looking quite spiffy overall. Hope we're getting... See, look, we have so many extra, like, groups of crops. Just gonna take care of all the other ones because we don't need to worry about them. So I'm just gonna dispense them instead of worry about trying to hold on to them. No reason to. Right, get some pumpkin pie, or pumpkin, rather, just regular old pumpkin, honestly. Okay, let's see. Anything in our supplies we have that we need to dispose of, or not dispose of, put into... Oh yeah, these are from when we did the building the other day. So the quartz, I'll put back into wherever that is. This is calcite. Is spot for quartz? I guess this is probably the best place I would think to put the quartz. Yeah, there we go. And then those will go inside the house. Got regular blocks, cobblestone bricks. I think I could put in here, maybe. I don't think we actually have a spot for them, which is kind of funny. So we'll just put those there for now. Then we got regular cobblestone, which I'll also deposit there. Nice. And then, yeah, okay, cool. That, I think, covers all those blocks there, which is fine by me. Oh, I never grabbed the sugarcane. I forgot. Lo and behold, after all this time. Fancy schmancy. Let's see here. Do I still have any shears left? Do I have the ability to even cut these? I don't know if I can. Because that requires some fancy tools. I think I may have broken at this point. Because I don't have to see any spare shears in here. Yeah, okay, then I guess I'll hold on to these mushrooms. We'll stay at that point. like forever since I've seen a cash stream that's been since last week. Well, yeah, because we didn't stream on Sunday. Right on, so if you're looking forward to that, then it just didn't happen. Also, if you've been sick, I'm sure time feels like it's taking a lot slower as well. I know that's how I feel sometimes, even like right now. Like I've got this headache, and I'm like, why is time taking 5 million gazillion years to pass? Has no right to. Is that? Oh, we're completely full on other work. We've completely managed to get a full on other work. That's pretty impressive. Let's see here. Anything else I can dispose of in here? I think everything's at 3 stacks or less except for the wheat, which is fine. Cool. Grab some pumpkins. Oh, sorry. Did not need to do that. That's fine. I'll just, you know, take an extra pumpkin. We'll take that for later. Take it for the road. And then sugar cane. It's nice now that it's daytime again, so we can see everything. These crops grow really fast now. Look at that. Oh, the fish are acting up again. Say lovey. Alright, and we got sugarcane there, nice, and then pumpkins can go there, and then that's everything we got there. Okay, cool. Alright, nice. We've harvested some crops. Step 1, complete. I'm very proud of us. Alright, let's go up here and check our mailbox. Any news in here? Nope, no news. That's totally fine. Then we shall attend to the next piece of the puzzle, which is taking care of our stuff. So obviously this is all our extra stuff that I don't need to have with me at all times. But my plan right now is, because of the fact that when we close out Eden, I don't want to have any remnants remaining inside of my regular chests. Like my backpacks, I mean, we won't necessarily do it tonight because we'll still have one more day. We'll have one more event that's happening. We're going to have a going away party for Eden on Thursday. And so there'll still be like things that'll be happening per se, which is totally fine. I mean, because of the sake of player data and all that stuff, I don't want to like risk anything getting lost when the transition occurs. And so I'm going to make sure that everything I've got is out of my inventory so I can ensure that everything remains, because I don't want to lose anything. You know what I mean? So it's going to be quite important. Let's see. Blaze rod, regular bones, glowstone, cake I can eat. Stone. Oh, I didn't put the stone bricks away. Got wheat seeds, some wool. Let's see. We can put the wool. Where's the wool go? Wool goes. Oh, it's my son. Oh. Ah, son. Oh, he just punched me and left. He just punched me and left. Okay, fine. I get it. I get it. Hi to you too. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, these can go in there, I think. This is, well, because they're special woods, so I guess do my botania chest there and make one. I don't know if I've ever made a botania chest. I planned to, and I don't think it ever happened. Let's see. Oh, looks like I got both my children. Hello, my children. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's good.
That's good.
I've kind of just been hanging out. I went to visit Nova earlier, and then Matt came.
Oh, okay. Well, that works out. I'm sure he made good company.
Yeah.
Right? You made.
It's only been a couple minutes, but I was mostly working on so I have, I made this, book, with my future plans.
Oh.
I just kind of wrote down everything.
Gotcha.
That I wanted to be up to.
Well, that's exciting.
Would you like to read it?
I'm sure.
It's very short.
I'd be down to read it for sure.
It's quite short, but it's just, a checklist of things that I want to get done.
Yeah. So my future plans.
Within
Investigate
things.
to Fang, Mandy, and Lucario. We will look into the murder of Gabe as well as Seth's charges and other chases restorative experience. I want to continue to help people my own way. To donate money to charity such as Max's Deforestation Fund, charity for cancer treatments. This is to help either live with or defeat her illness, as well as help my friends in their causes. Use more of my savings to invest and financially protect my friends and family, including Matt, Kano, Mousy, Sebastian, and Fang, who I care about the most. For creating a tech company and start up a brand new simulation project in the same vein as Eden. I want to be able to save the legacy of what Lauren built with Eden while also ensuring it can be accessible to as many people as possible. It's a means to explore, to learn, and to love. Oh, those are some really nice plans. You definitely thought that
Yeah.
through, and as
Oh
always.
wait, I'm literally missing one of the most important ones.
Oh? Well, that's why you have someone proofread it. You're welcome.
Yes.
Totally wasn't looking to see. It's like, are there any like typos? No, everything's fine. It's all makes sense. Why is there a backpack in this? What is this? Oh, it's the leaves. That's the Gabe chest. I'm making sure I put absolutely everything away because when Eden gets old, I don't want anything to get lost in transit.
Yeah.
This will be weird. After today, I will probably let myself be naked, pretty much. I don't want to have anything get forgotten. But I suppose if backpacks are placed, they'll still be fine. I just don't want the backpacks on me, is all. But I'm curious, what are you adding to your list of things you want to achieve?
The book.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's definitely a significant contribution for sure. Did you do that?
No. Maybe.
Matt has secret little noisemaker machine in the back corner. Says no, there's nothing wrong with this at all. D5. Write a memoir book about the experience from the Eden simulation from the perspective of myself as well as other people. I want to use the history books from the simulation to share the story of what happened here truthfully and positively. Okay. Well, now I can say these are some quite good goals to have, and you articulated yourself very well.
Yep. So that's kind of it for me. I'm just here to experience the last time.
You know, I hear you. That's sort of what I'm here to. I mean, I have one final like thing I need to do that I've been very much putting off doing because I've not been looking forward to it. Like it's probably the one thing I'm looking forward to the least of anything I've ever had to do in Eden ever. Which is saying a lot considering all the things we've gone through thus far. But you know, I've committed to what I said I would do. I've talked with everyone that I can think of who I trust to give me advice on how to do this, and I'm going to, you know, erase the AIs that have been in Eden since the beginning. Clean that program out. And so before I do that, I want to make sure I say goodbye to Adam and Dr. Poe for the last time.
Yeah. Because
after they're gone, they will be gone. Because they're both already dead. Yeah. So it's gonna be really tough. And I'm not looking forward to it, but I know it has to get done. And so
yeah. And if I can help in any way, I will.
Well, if you would like to come to me, I would be more than happy to have you. I'd be more than happy to have you as well, Matt. I'm planning to ask my brother to be there with me too.
Okay.
I thought we went inside the spirit folder whenever the whole thing happened.
We did.
We did.
We did.
And to be fair, I even was considering visiting there before we you know, would terminate things. But I also feel like that might be a complicated process.
How would we even get there?
Well, now that I have the development access back to Eden again, I have full capabilities basically to do what Lauren did. And so I could just take us there. Put us into the spot that Haven created for it. Up into that spot if I wanted to. But honestly, like I could do that route, but I was kind of thinking, you know, that I might just kind of do a ritual like I used to do.
The old-fashioned way.
And I know we've got the ritual circle we've made, so I'm like, I could do that. Or I could just make something up and see like what happens. Or we have the fancy one that's like Gabe and Fangs, but then I'm like, but that just doesn't feel the same. And so then it's like,
Yeah.
I want it to be what would make me feel most connected to Dr. Poe and Adam. So.
Do you still have a reference of like the first ever circle you built?
I would have to look. I probably have an idea of what the second one looked like.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Like the
well, I
primary
guess
one.
I wouldn't have it from my.
We have pictures.
Are you at this point I can say this.
They've been
You
snooping on
are
me.
showing your own POV, good sir. How are you listening to what I am saying in addition to that?
That's illegal.
Just a little. That's illegal.
That's literally. Well, I mean, well, actually, it was for a good amount of time. That was actually illegal. From a certain point of view.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess at this point it really doesn't matter too much, but it was severely frowned upon back in my youth. Oh, okay. That's very, very fair. Even if indirectly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. Are you just sitting there and just listening on to Rachel's conversations as she's like, man, this is my last time in Eden. As she has her heartfelt discussions, as I'm sure you do.
Yeah, free audio for the background. My God, Nova.
Copyright.
Copyright? Yes,
I'm
exactly.
just gonna go and copyright their stream now. It's just like
Copyright. You stole my content and made it your own. How dare? But yeah, I'm sure if we looked back at some pictures, if you've got pictures, since you're saying we've got pictures, then now I'm giving you homework. You have to find those pictures and show them to me.
Yeah, that's Nova's job.
Yeah, that's
Nova's job is to do that.
You've just recruited yourself for that job now, so congratulations. I am just finishing putting away the last of the things I want to put away, even though I've got like other things I can do.
Well,
You just enlisted your own services. Just saying, you're like, we've got pictures. Well, I don't know where the pictures are, but if you know there's pictures, what are you doing?
He's putting a stone cutter somewhere.
Yeah, but that was already there. What are you trying to do, son? I'm very confused.
It was facing a weird way, so I fixed it.
Oh, I see. You didn't like the way it was like
Got
cutting
it.
into the wall halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't like how if somebody jumped on top of it this way, they would get cut.
That's honestly
Can't
very,
have
very
that
fair.
happen.
That's true, exactly. We can't have any more incidents. Need to danger-proof
Then you have
everything.
Fang's head.
Well, yeah, it's my souvenir from the Aether.
Yep.
It was the most important thing I could get. Nothing else mattered except for that. But anyways, I have a few more little things I need to put away because I want my backpack to be somewhat clean.
Cool.
And then technically speaking, even though I know my brother can hear me, I still want to go and collect you and at least make it feel like we're, doing something legitimately. It's also excuse me, are there pillagers hanging out inside of my
What?
garden? Get out of there.
You need
Go
I'll come help
away.
you.
Go away. Why are you there? Why are you literally in the middle of water? This makes no sense. This is absurd. This
Do you got that one, Matt?
I think Matt got him. Yeah. There's not even a villager nearby anymore to even give the bad omen to anymore.
Right.
'Cause they all died. They all died when Haven did her mass murder of every mob in existence.
Well, I was working on my my upstairs area,
Uh-huh.
and there were a few pillagers and one that gave the bad omen effect.
Oh.
But I didn't have any.
Oh, and then you're like, ooh. Oh.
So I just red privileges.
Honestly, that's okay.
just for that.
It's fine. At this point, you earned the access to use that, so you are more than good.
Shame.
Matt's shape. Matt, you're shaming her? Wow.
You're shaming me out of everybody?
Uh-huh. What gives you the right
Oh
to
my
shame
goodness.
Rachel? So
I didn't cheat with anything.
Matt, do you have a confession you need to make?
No.
Uh-huh. Hi, Gabe! 28 months. My goodness gracious. That's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy.
I swear
Uh-huh.
on my mama.
You better
Matt,
not
do you
swear
wanna
on your
go
mother.
Do you want to go see the updated Botani area?
Would you make a new one?
Well, it's just updated.
Ah, you added more stuff to it.
Yes.
I gotcha. Found some more blocks to put away. Some stone bricks. Because I'm particular. When I say I've got things in my inventory, I want to make sure they're all gone.
Hmm.
Okay. Those will all stay there. That's just a random shulker box of portal frame blocks and other various things, which I, if I'm doing my due diligence, I will take out anyway. I'll leave those there, though. Oh, are you sneaking through my stuff? Are you snooping? Are you snooping?
No.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I got my eyes on you. I got my eyes on you.
I
Oh,
don't
I
have
can
my
do that
thingy
too.
anymore.
I've got my wherever. It's somewhere. I must have put it away.
For shame.
It's usually in my backpack, and then I'm looking through my backpack, and it's just not here.
You cleaned
I'm
it
like,
out.
what the heck happened?
Just too
Yeah,
low.
I must have.
Which is it's just part of the fun, I guess. Okay, all right. I've got the final biddies. Let's toss the sword. There's no room in the sword. Okay, no, fine. I can't have any extras. Well, I'm just gonna
Also, when you were talking about Dr. Adam, I was reading through my my notes the other day, and then I remembered Zoe. We have not seen anything from Zoe recently, and she was confirmed a beta member who probably also died.
Right.
And we know nothing about her, so it'd be interesting to see if we could find her profile at some point and be able to reach out to the family that she has.
Yeah, I definitely agree. That would be something we could probably look into as soon as we get out of here.
Yeah.
Because then we can have access to the full everything and figure that all out. Because no, I agree. That'd be good. We don't want to leave any closed ends or loose ends.
Exactly.
With regards to what we're trying to do and make sure everything is all where it needs to be.
Yeah.
I will sort through you guys all later. Okay. I think I've got these pieces then. All right. So then I think actually if you want to show Matt your updated place, we can go there first. So I don't want to ruin your momentum.
Sure.
And then we can go visit my brother and I can collect him and we can see if he's interested to join us. I'm afraid I can fly. Aha!
Yeah.
But it's so weird. I don't have any night vision. It's the most annoying thing in the world. I can usually see everything, and I can't see everything right now. Ooh, this is pretty.
Yeah. I built this on Thursday. I just added a whole bunch more trees, and yeah,
It looks nice.
just a little
Got a lot of cool
area.
colors too. Yeah.
instead of just an open field.
Yes.
It's got a little bit more vibrancy to it now.
Yes, has some character to it.
Exactly.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. So that's that.
Yay!
Okay, and then we can take the nether in my place
Yes.
to go to Nova's.
Works for me. I remember when I first boated there. It was a fun time.
I can't get down.
You doing okay? Okay, there you go.
The struggle. Whee!
Wait, I gotta turn this off.
Yes, don't waste any coal.
Yeah, because I briefly went to the vacation home.
Oh, gotcha.
And then I stopped by Skull Mountain, which I was telling my bubbles that it was very surprising that Haven never found out about that place.
Yeah.
She never found out that that we were using a second computer.
Yeah. Maybe she just was so set on the first one and so set on Mousy that she just neglected to remember that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. That like, you know, I was underestimated again.
Yes. Though, to be fair, I also wouldn't be surprised if, you know, based on how she kind of almost lured us to her base, I wonder if she just let us have that almost on purpose to try and allow us to, like, do stuff. But obviously, again, it still leads to the point of underestimating us because she let us into her base.
Right.
She also let us get a lot more information than I think she probably expected us to get.
Yeah.
I don't know, she's an enigma.
Especially from Jonathan.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And unfortunately, she is gone, like, completely.
Yeah. Well, that's not unfortunately. That's fortunately.
Well,
that
yes.
means she won't be bothering
Correct.
us anymore.
No, I do agree with that, though it is one of those things where she seemed like, I mean, she didn't really seem sorry for anything she did, so I think it's very fair that...
Oh.
Oh, have you not seen the updates?
Updated.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the new floating island there, though. That's new.
Yeah. Yeah, Nova built a ritual.
Oh.
Whoopsies.
Matt!
I had that one.
Matt!
Oh no, Matt! Where is it?
SMH. I gotta pull my armor out now.
Hey, Nova and Lucario, we should probably get into a call together and to
I think
figure out
they're already in the
raid.
call, so we could move to them if we
They
want.
are, so they can, I guess.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Sorry, my son brought evil forces to your lair. I see that you're making very quick work of them, even though you weren't. Yeah, now I can hear your voice. So how's it been?
Am I?
Suppose we'll never know.
Is Nova talking? Or
I don't think so.
It's not...
Or they're,
I do not hear.
or they're just
Okay.
extra muted. They used their voice. Or that, or Ursula stepped in suddenly, and now there's just no voice anymore because Nova wanted extra magical legs and.
Sorry.
They're the mermaid now.
Exactly.
We're going to the Little Mermaid story.
Sorry, my fault. Hello.
Hello there.
Technical issues, but yeah.
That
Also,
happens.
if you want to know where it's spawning, you can just listen to the horn.
Yeah. What's that way?
It's this way.
But why?
Oh,
Maybe I'll get to hit
what's
one
up,
of these.
big guy?
Yeah, I hit one. Yay.
Yeah,
I've contributed to the fight when I'm dealing with two Botania.
Oh, you...
Hey, wait, did I?
Hey!
How have I not gotten that
You
before?
just got that.
I don't think I've done it, to be fair, though.
Yay, fireworks.
I guess I've done it before.
Well, hey, and I'll take it.
No totems. A little sad.
Hey, Drifty, how's it going?
That was a short race.
It's a short raid.
It was.
Yeah.
It would have been next round they would have started spawning.
They just want us to get fireworks on,
Mhm.
you know,
Yes.
our final days. It's just like,
On the last day, yeah.
Anyway, hello.
hello. Well, I know you might already be informed of this possibility, but I was wondering if you would be interested in helping me talk to some old friends for the last time today.
Yes, and you are welcome to use my new ritual circle.
You also have a ritual circle?
Now I do, yeah. This one's magic-y.
Why is everyone's getting ritual circles now? Everyone's so special.
Typically, you'd take the little thing.
Yeah, no, I'm doing what you do, which is just I go where I want.
Oh, you added into blocks here?
Ooh,
And a
Kinda.
path.
It's
Kinda.
just a grass.
it's fancy.
Yeah.
It's meant for 4 people around the one.
Gotcha. What did you do anything with it yet?
Yeah, I got rid of the purple.
Oh, I did notice that. No, you look good.
Yeah, no longer purple, except for my eyes. But
But they're supposed to be purple though.
Yeah.
Why were you purple?
yeah, I was purple.
But why?
I was purple.
Okay.
Probably some
It
corruption
was
related
it was because of all the experimentations that they were choosing to do.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I experimented in a lab. The lab's blown up now, so
Oh no.
no longer there.
Well, I'm very.
It had to be done.
I understand. You had to
Mhm.
get closure for all your activities.
Well, since there's 5 of us and this is meant for that amount of people, you wanna?
I mean, it is accessible, I guess. Even though it wasn't
Wow,
acceptable.
it's not up to your
Well,
standards,
I'm just. I
guess.
mean, no. The problem is that it's too good. It's like it just doesn't. It doesn't feel homey anymore. Like it's just like.
Oh, well, this was meant for efficiency. It
Yeah.
wasn't really. I wasn't really going for a look kind of thing.
That's very.
Except for the glass. The glass was.
Yeah. See, I walked so you could run. You know that's the impression I'm getting here
That's
at this
exactly
point.
what it is.
That's
I based it off of yours basically.
yeah. Which is not. Yeah, I appreciate the compliment.
Worse.
But then, well, okay. Well, I guess then if that's the plan, then. Well, oh wait, we're missing the one key thing though that we haven't. That this ritual doesn't
Boat?
have. Well, we have a boat, but you don't have a campfire. We've got no way to send smoke signals to the aether.
Let's
It's true.
gather around the
Here, I can
campfire.
make one.
The campfire is an essential piece to aether-related rituals.
It is. Do you want a soul campfire?
I've grown.
I think that's how I originally had it. So if you have the ability to do it, then I'll take it. But I won't
Yeah.
force it upon you.
I don't remember. How do you make a soul campfire? Okay, I see. Instead of a charcoal, it's just soul sand
Yes, this is very simple.
or soul soil.
Mhm.
Oh, whoops.
Oh,
That's not what I'm talking
Whoops.
about. It needs to be a fiery
That's not-
thing.
Campfire,
It's it's a different type of campfire.
I love how you actually extinguished it. You're
Alright, hang on.
you're
It's an arrow.
hilarious.
That's not quite working the way that you.
No, I think they're burying the arrow, so it doesn't. It's not in the block.
What arrow?
Got it. There's,
Alright.
yeah, that's right. There's no arrow.
Wait, where, son? Did you steal the campfire?
I
Oh,
picked
oh,
it
oh,
back
gotcha.
up.
That's fair. I was
Sorry,
like,
I stole it.
sorry,
from
it's
myself.
okay. I thought I blamed my son first. My apologies. That's my first instinct.
Wow.
Blame the son.
Yes,
Blame
it's
the
all
son.
your fault.
Yep. That's how it works. All right, here.
Just feel free to
I'm jazzing it up with torches.
jazz me.
You know, this makes it look more Minecrafty, as they say.
This is like sticking a candle next to your bedside lamp.
Right.
Yep. You know, it's a necessary piece of the puzzle, okay? All right. Well, okay. So I could try to be fancy, but I feel like it's gonna be easier if we talk to them one at a time. So,
Yeah.
do we have an opinion on who we should talk to first, Dr. Poe or Adam? Or is there anyone you guys want to talk to first before we get to my things, since we're all here anyway?
I mean, if
Ooh,
anybody wants to talk to
Lucario.
Mirage, I'm not
Lucario,
opposed to it.
here's a question for you. Have you had a chance to talk with your sister yet?
Nope.
Do you want to talk to your sister?
My sister, I kind of just am staying at my friend's house for the past.
Oh,
like,
good.
Because I don't think my parents would want to see me right now.
That's fair. Well, I mean, if
I
you...
mean, I don't really have anything prepared to talk to her about.
Well, I'm just
It's
saying,
fine.
we have the chance. I could, like, if she's here spying on us, I could just pull her straight out and make her talk with you.
Can she even still? Is she still technically in the Aether?
I mean...
Considering I don't know if she's able to get into Eden
Maybe
anymore.
an AI version of her.
Oh, that's true. There could be an AI version. She was in
And
here
yeah,
long
I
enough.
exist. It's been
Oh.
long enough since she last logged in, so
Hey, Zero.
she would have been applied as an AI.
True.
But
I
since
mean, I
we
don't know
have,
what I would say to her. That's the thing.
we don't have a space
Right.
for her, so maybe.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Well, if you decide you want to talk to her, let me know. We have the chance and the opportunity and people to do it. Though, of course, if it channels through me, who knows what kind of voice is going to come out of me, and that's the only thing I'd say would be...
That'd actually be kind of funny to hear.
Does your sister sound like Yoda?
No. I don't think she does.
Guess we'll never know. But anyways, okay, Dr. Poe or Adam? Do we...
Adam.
Dr. Poe.
Oh wow, thanks.
I'm
What
gonna
we
say
can
Dr.
do
Poe
is
only
we can-
because you have a stronger connection with Adam,
We
and I
can
feel like
talk
he
to
should be safe for
those-
last.
We can
Oh,
talk to those two first, and
Yeah.
if at the end I still want to attempt to talk to my AI version, we can maybe
Okay,
do it.
that sounds like a fair plan to me then. Okay, all right then.
Yeah. I'm also mentioning Mirage. If anybody wants to talk to her, I can try to summon her in.
I gotcha. I mean
But
that's up
that's
to
that's only if.
that's up to you. I think if you want to make
Yeah.
that call. Although I didn't get the chance to talk with her after all the events on, what was it,
Right.
2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? I can't even remember anymore.
3, I think.
Wow.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll do this first, and if Dr. Poe maybe wants to chat with her, I'll
Is
bring her
Dr.
out.
Poe gonna come out as a human or an animal?
We don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What if it's
Find out.
both?
Oh.
Interesting.
would-
I mean, to be fair, that's technically how he was originally the first time that we ever met him. He was Panda in human form. So,
True.
Yeah.
same thing with Adam. So who knows? Maybe
I
they'll...
want to see
Okay.
human in panda form.
I
Oh,
mean,
no. That's
let's see what we can do here, okay? Either...
No.
All right.
It's gonna be cursed, huh?
Yeah. We'll see. All right. Well, the sun's about to set, so... Okay. Well, Dr. Poe, seeing as we are preparing to shut down the Eden simulation, I would like, but since everyone else is here, they're consenting to their permission too, we would like to have an opportunity to speak with you one last time before we officially put your AI spirit to rest. So if you would please give us the privilege of speaking with you, then we'd like to be able to close out the chapter of your life that is Eden, and put you to rest officially. So if that's something you are willing to indulge us with, then please give us some time to spend with you. And I will row around in this boat until you deem it a worthy opportunity. La 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 la. This is the fun part. It's the waiting.
It's even nicer with the stars out.
Yes. No, it is.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Push him.
Alright. I think I'm feeling it. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Alright. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it for realsies. That's me for reals.
Now, Mr. Krabs?
Yeah.
I feel like that would kind of be a. Wait, I don't know.
Sorry, it's fine. I was trying to be all lore purposey. Hi, Riley. We're doing some lore things. How's it going? Is it? I had this a while ago. I can't find it now. Being all stubborn. Fun, I just realized I could talk with you. Ah, gotcha. How are you doing? Or is it different? Can't find it. You know what? If I can't find it, I won't worry about it then.
Have you not seen Dr. Poe in his human form?
No.
No.
Been Rachel's probably a month ago.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's been a bit.
Hello.
Hi, Dr. Poe.
I was going to try and indulge you all with what I used to look like, but for some reason, Kano's memory was struggling and he couldn't recall exactly what it looked like. So I chose to go with the form he most recently remembered me in, to make things easier. How's it going?
It's going pretty well, you know. We're here by choice. I was just saying that.
That is true. Most other times you usually were forced in some way.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You know, it's funny seeing Kano's memory and then seeing you here. I didn't realize how much shorter you are compared to him.
Shut up!
You chose this. It's not like you made this choice. Originally, you're the same height as everyone else, and you decided to make yourself short.
I wanted to be interesting.
Well, you know that's a very rare choice.
I think Matt's shorter.
No, he's actually taller.
Oh.
Matt, come stand over by him and show.
Aww.
I'm actually shorter outside the simulation.
Even shorter than this?
Yeah.
So I'm taller, technically.
That's good, since you are indeed an uncle anyway, so this is going to work out for you.
It would be very sad if my nephew was taller than me.
Precisely. An adopted one at that.
Oh no, even worse.
But hello. Obviously I know Kano brought me down here to share some final things before I die again.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so I'm here to do just that. I know he probably the weirdest thing about this whole interaction is that if this is how it works, he will never get the chance to actually say goodbye to me directly. But I guess that's just how things need to work anyway. So, anyways, I guess I want to just commend you all, firstly, for the work that you did with taking care of everything and dealing with Haven. I don't know if we would have been as courageous as you all were, and to handle dealing with your friend unintentionally betraying you all and having to fight against him. I know that mustn't have been very easy for you. But
No, it wasn't.
No, not very.
I very proud of all of you for the parts that you've played in Eden what it is, even if it does have to go in order to ensure the safety of every endeavor that is to come after it. Or if Eden remains, then only can corruption continue to breathe its breath on everything that, you know, Lauren or Kano or you, Nova, or even Rachel to some extent touch. The others, their hands are not as tainted by this place. They still have an opportunity to go on, but the four of you especially have a larger hand in Eden and its process than anyone else. So, as someone who's lived here, at least technically speaking, for my entire life, even if that's in the AI sense, I do think it's time for Eden to move on. And I'm glad to see that, whether you like it or not, you are making that choice.
Its legacy won't be gone. I'm planning to start up a new simulation.
Yes, I know what Kano has seen, but it's good to hear it from your own lips as well. I know that you have a long road and journey ahead of you, Rachel. You will continue to face many obstacles, and I have no doubt that if your father were to hear about anything that you're continuing to do, he will no doubt offer you no more regard than he does now. And not that you're doing it in any way for him, and nor should you, because he is, as they say, a douche.
He's also not my father anymore.
That is very true. You have a much better father in the form of Kano, who will love you much more compassionately and who has your best interests in mind. Though to be fair, I do have to say, I have a strong feeling you'll be spending less and less time with him as you come to learn more about a certain Sebastian, who I know you have quite taking a liking to.
Yeah.
You know, I could spoil a surprise for you, but I feel like Kano would be quite upset with me. So I will choose not to do so. I will choose to
Ooh.
keep my mouth closed.
Wow.
And
All right.
just encourage you to look forward to the future. When it comes to the relationships you have, I think you will find there is much potential and a lot of hope to look forward to.
Yeah.
Lucario,
Wrong?
I know you don't realize this, but you are a panda in other universes. And so as a fellow panda to a panda at heart, I wish to convey to you some words of wisdom. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, here's your first word of wisdom. Don't pull for every Genshin character that shows up on a banner. It's a bad idea. Gambling is not healthy.
He called you out.
Mm-hmm.
really did.
You know, I used to have sort of a thing.
Why does Dr. Poe know this?
I know everything that
What
Kano
are you
knows.
doing?
There's nothing new.
Um.
All right. Okay, that's the first piece of advice. The second piece of advice that I have, coming as someone who is also a father and who has his own family, I know that family ties can be tough, especially when you have your own ideas and goals you wish to pursue and your family doesn't approve of them. I encourage you that there are ways you can have both. You can pursue what you wish while still managing to have a life of your own. And also, don't be too hard on yourself for the choices that you made. I know you had a strong confession you gave at the table the other time, and don't feel guilty about the choice you made when there are a lot of other circumstances involved. All you can seek to do now is work to improve yourself henceforth. If you just focus on what you did that was wrong, then you'll never be able to move forward. And obviously, if your family isn't able to move past that like you are, then they're the ones who are going to suffer, not you. So, I just want you to know that.
Thank you.
James.
Hello.
Or Matt, as you do indeed prefer to be called anyway.
Yeah.
I want you to know that every time you mess with Kano, he secretly loves it a lot.
Aww.
And it makes his heart feel good because he knows that someone cares enough about him to do such crazy things. And so, please continue to do that. I know Adam would gladly see Kano be trolled to the ends of the earth, so please continue. And keep that prankster spirit up, because people need that in life. They need to know that there can be humor even in the midst of the darkest circumstances. Just be careful not to get yourself killed while doing it, because once you leave Eden, there are no extra lives. You just have the one. So if you fall down any ravines, you can't come back from that.
Well, there's a city outside the simulation, so I doubt that'll happen.
Well, yes, but I mean, you never know. There could be some giant earthquake that creates a ravine inside the city, and then you have to deal with that. Or maybe something supernatural happen that's unexpected and will create ravines everywhere. Or there could be the tectonic plates shifting in the earth.
Right.
So I'm just saying you shouldn't assume anything. That's a lot of talk. All that to say, just please continue to doing. It's very good, and I wish you well in taking care of your new family. because they need you as much as you need them.
I needed to hear that.
Mm-hmm. Sure you did. Nova.
Doctor?
Are a very curious individual, both in the sense that you are curious, as well as curious. And if it weren't for you and the work that you did, I would not exist at this very moment with the capacities that I currently possess. So to that I owe you some thanks. At the same time,
I don't know if you should thank me. That's kind of an accident.
yes, I'm aware, but what you chose to do with it wasn't. And the purpose to which you gave the accident that you did has given a lot of hope to people. It's also given a lot of suffering. And I want you to feel empowered to know that the work you do changes people's lives. And whatever you choose to do henceforth will make a difference and will make many breakthroughs, whether intentional or unintentional. And you should never stop pursuing those things. Obviously, I think it'd be preferred if you didn't, try jeopardizing yourself in the process as you look on these things, but as any true scientist knows, you often have to take risks to see any sort of success. And so don't be afraid to pursue your goals, as long as you're not someone who pursues them like Levi did, and who does it only to serve his own goals. If you do it to help others, as you have been, then you will have no doubt more success than you could ever imagine, even if you don't always see it in a financial sense. Also, beyond the business sense, you are the only brother Kano has ever wanted. Ever. And he's very grateful to have you. You have made an impact in his life more than you know, and that's why his fondest memories of Eden stem from you, because you've made that much of a difference for him. And even though you've known each other for as long as you have, because of biological reasons, you are in this world of Eden where so many people have had bad family situations, bad struggles. You have ensured that Kano has never had to deal with that and see that. So to that, I express my greatest gratitude.
Oh.
That's all. Does anyone have any questions for me? Anything they'd like to know, or things I can possibly give you insight on before I have one final thing I need to do?
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah.
You see
Go ahead, Nova.
you see Kano's memories, right?
Yes.
Be real with me. Did he take that slice of cheesecake?
How many are you asking to know about?
How many times has he done it?
Every time you've made a cheesecake, has there been a slice missing?
Thought I got fat in the middle of the night.
He's doing it for your own good. He wants to make sure you aren't eating too much. He also is very selfish and wants to pig out on cheesecake.
Well, I guess, yeah.
But he'll never admit
He
to it.
does like cheesecake. No, I know.
It's a good thing you asked me.
Of course. That was it.
I understand.
I also wanted to say, just we saw your notes when we were in the spiller folder, and I also want to commend you for being able to understand the kind of situation you were in, and understanding that you needed to leave and to get out, and having faith in us to be able to do that for you.
Well, you made it very easy to have faith in you. All of you have more than proven yourselves to be excellent individuals who have fought against tyranny and other horrible things at the leadership of other people's hands. And you know, I did what I had to do. So I know you all would have done the same in my shoes.
And I also want to thank you for lending an ear to me when I thought I could trust no one else. So just a quick thing.
Of course. I would do it again.
Would you like to speak with Mirage?
I mean, it certainly might be humorous to see if she has any way to back herself out of the situation at hand, especially seeing as her and I have not really had a chance to freely talk about everything that happened before
Right.
Levi took us out. So if it's
Yeah,
something you're willing to let your
'cause-
body endure, I'm sure the others would be highly entertained by the conversation we might have.
Mm,
Yeah, you know what? Sure. I also think it would be wise for her to talk to Adam as well
All right.
when he comes around. So yeah,
That's fair.
okay,
Well then,
sure.
do you wish to step into the boat?
Yeah.
this
Thank
should
you
be
again, Dr.
interesting.
Poe.
Of course.
This is interesting. Having
First, I get called up by
Right?
Dr. Poe, and now we're
another
talking.
AI.
Okay.
You just had to call me out, didn't you? Jeez.
Sorry, what were you expecting to
Alright.
have happen?
Mirage, Dr. Poe is here, and I think it would be wise to talk to him and clear the air, like you cleared the air with me and some people here. I know others aren't too fond of you anymore, but that's okay because you deserve to have answers yourself. So please come out. Oops. Okay. Let's see if this works. Let's see if she agrees.
Is it possible?
So,
Ew.
It's the fun part. She's a doorbell trying to find a different look. She just steals Rachel's. So it makes it much easier. Oh. Or perhaps she's showing her real self today.
Perhaps I'm showing my real self indeed. I should take this butterfly off. This is Rachel saying.
So I'm sure she...
you can keep it on.
No. So apparently you would like to talk to me.
I don't know. I simply thought it might be interesting considering we haven't spoken since, well, you know, a certain someone decided to kill Adam back in old beta.
Yeah. I know it was Levi.
Yes. He, technically speaking, did do it. But you were the
But it
vessel
was
with
also
which
me
he
and
did the
yeah.
job. We've...
I know, and yeah, it's a tricky situation, to say the least.
Indeed. But what I was about to say is we both have had much time to think about what's gone on. And we've both experienced what Eden was like under the hands of both Levi as well as Haven. And
Very true.
their leadership leaves much to be desired.
Yeah.
Having now understood more about you through what Kano was able to witness, I could see where perhaps I may have been very harsh with you, where I shouldn't have been. I did what I thought was right at the time. I took care of matters and dealt with them in a way that seemed fitting to make sure that the rest of Eden was preserved and kept safe. But I hadn't realized that in doing so, I probably made you feel more like an outsider than you deserved to feel like, when in reality, the reason I held you to such high standards is because I considered you to be part of our community. So, for that, I would like to extend my apologies.
Appreciate the apology. I feel like I could have also been a little less harsh towards you. So, I guess there's that. But sucks that we had to get stuck in the situation and that you had to be stuck with us too.
Indeed.
Because you're a good man, Poe.
I'd like to think so.
And I sure as hell bet that these lot are gonna tell your story.
You know it.
They probably will. But who remembers a good hero when you can remember a good villain? And a good villain you were. You even had yourself a little redemption arc, I've heard.
Well, that's why I'm here. If I didn't, then I would not be here. They probably would have killed me off too. Just like they did with Haven. Also, good job on that. Truly. Antivirus sword? Smart.
What?
Yeah, they are a pretty eclectic group of people with a good set of brains on their heads, even if some of them are more intellectual and creative and simpy.
Oh,
he's just going. But yeah,
Yes.
I don't know. I just wish that Mao wasn't such a follower of his. You know, this whole
Mhm.
thing would have probably been avoided if she hadn't fallen for that idiot.
That is very true. But, as we know, the darkness in one's heart is very attracted to the darkness that's in another's. And
Yeah.
while she had her own goodness, I'd like to think, she also had her own sense of the dramatic and wanted to have her own desires met first. So, it only makes sense that she and Levi would have come together in the way they did. I do only wish we would have seen
Right.
it enough that we could have potentially stopped it or done something
Yeah.
about it.
Well, I wasn't really in the position to, but if anybody would have seen it, it probably was Ash.
Very true.
She probably knew, and that's probably why she left something for Rachel to escape by. Because sure wasn't me.
Indeed. I am curious. When that was made, that was done, after beta, I assume to some extent, and that was, I believe, still during a time when you were. Well, no, you were pretty active. You were there. You're the one who trapped her.
Yeah.
Did you let her do that, or was that something she did without you knowing?
Who, Ash?
Yes.
I had no idea that was there.
Hmm.
Until I went back and saw it, and I was like... I think it was something that... I think that note was transferred from beta, and that escape... I'm still not really sure how that appeared. But it did, and Rachel got out, and history from there, I guess.
If my logical brain were to say, I do think that your connection with Ash may have proven to be your own downfall in that way.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
But not in a bad way. I think what was noted by the others, I know you don't have entirely the same access to Rachel's memories as I do to Kano's, but when they were in the Eden offices, the recreation that Haven had allowed them to see, and found notes regarding your creation, there was much to be said about how you treated Levi at the very first, and I know you remember this because you were there, but he tried to make an Ash, and he couldn't. He instead made you. But what you are is made from the same DNA as her heart of goodness, and so I can't help but think that connection is what's, in essence, allowed for so much to happen without you knowing. And I think to your own good.
Perhaps.
I speak too much. I don't wish to remove credit from what you've done. And the sacrifices you end up having to make to enable us to get to the position we were in is again something I'm grateful for. Just don't let it get to your head.
I've been trying.
That's all that can be asked.
Yeah. Don't have much longer to live anyways, so that's why I'm here.
Indeed.
Figured I'd say goodbye to you. And I guess Rachel wants me to stick around for Adam too, so I suppose.
Yes, I'm sure I'll have some words for you.
Yeah, some words. Not really looking forward to it, but I know it should be done. And you all are going to be witness to it. How fun.
Yeah. Someone bring out the popcorn.
Well, Mirage, for what it's worth, I do wish you peace. And I know you don't really have a choice in the matter, but I hope that at least in doing what you have now, you can feel some of that peace now, before all of our lives are snuffed out completely for the rest of eternity.
Yeah. I hope you will as well.
Thank you. Well, I have nothing more to say at the current
Oh
moment.
goodness, this is a sight to see for sure.
That is very true. Well, I will go back to the Aether then, and prepare my final things to say to everyone else up there before we all get stuffed out tonight.
I'll see you there.
Sounds good to me. As for the rest of you, Kano doesn't know this, but for the first time in a long time, again, because of the necklace he has that I gave him, he's going to remember everything that's happened here, so you don't need to explain anything to him. But
That's very plot convenient.
I know, right? It's almost like it was thought of very cleverly a few months ago.
Very.
Yes. But just because it has to be said for it to be remembered, I'm going to use you as my pseudo Kano. Kano. You and I never had the chance to meet prior to this and being in the state we are in. But you are nothing like Levi. He and you may have similar desires and passions to achieve and succeed and do good things, great things, rather, with what you have. But that does not mean that you will ever stoop to the same level he did. And even if you do, you have people who will support you and ensure that you never fall prey to those same things. So take hope, and that you will be in an infinitely better position, and that you have a family who loves you and cares about you. And please, take care of my daughter and my wife when I am gone, and let them know that I love them very dearly, and I will miss them. Thank you for your friendship, old friend. It is something I treasure, and will treasure until the end of my days, which is today, technically speaking, but they were true. Thank you.
That was poetic.
Very.
Well,
With
you
the
know,
rain.
I am Dr. Poe.
Ah.
Yeah, this.
Dr. Potentially
Those
dangerous.
dad jokes will never get old.
Mm-hmm. They rarely ever happen, but
They-
when they do, they come and they're very
Oh,
strong.
they were plenty in beta. You should have seen this guy during beta.
What are you talking about? I never once made any dad jokes. I was always at the highest of my standards. Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Most certainly. You know, that's definitely why I didn't take the moniker Poe.
Yep.
You really thought that my name was actually Poe? You didn't? You really thought that? I adopted that name. In Eden.
Not. I don't question a lot of things in Eden.
I've seen your chat messages, so
Yes,
I know.
You would know. But you know, that's fine. That's all you need to know. To be honest, my family knew about it too, so it's all right. Anyways, I've been spinning in this circle long enough. Kano, can you please free them from this horrible, awkward situation they have now fallen into, please? I'm sure they're
These
very.
are very
I'm sure they're very excited to have me leave at this very moment. So, oh yeah, and Lucario, just remember, be careful on your Nahida pulls if you pull for her. She's very dangerous. Don't pull more than you need to, okay? Be responsible.
He's gonna spend $100.
And make sure you pull for the cat girl. That's very important. When she comes out in 3.7.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah, it's important.
I
oh,
don't even know
wait.
what you guys
Oh,
are
he's
talking
going.
about.
He's going.
Okay, bye, Poe. No, I have no reference of what you're. I have
it's
had
this
Games
video
zero.
with
game.
an impact
Oh, it's a
on
video
life.
game. It's a video game where I spend lots of get characters.
Okay, sure.
Spends lots of money and doesn't get the character.
Oh no, I'll get the characters eventually. Make sure of it.
Arya, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he is.
I'm so
not.
sorry.
I didn't think he would say that.
I didn't think so either. But apparently he felt very passionate about this. I have no words.
Thought he was just gonna give a motivational saying, "Go talk to your sister, make up with her," not mention my whole addiction.
Did he even talk about your sister? No, he didn't talk about your sister at
I
all.
don't think so. No.
Man, Dr. Poe, he really let Lucario down. He was expecting all these special things about his family, and you just start talking about. That's a shame.
That's what he does.
He does.
Also, hello, Kano.
Hello, Mirage. It's good to see. Well, not really. Well,
Mm.
It's appropriate to see you in this moment.
Yes. That's the right way to say it.
Yes.
Neither happy nor sad.
Precisely. Simply appropriate.
Is there anything you would like to speak to me about before you bring out Adam?
I guess. I don't know. My brain's a bit muddled when it comes to how I feel about you. And I don't mean that in a malicious or obtuse way. It's just you have been a very interesting character to get to know. With everything we've gone through, and I feel like I know a lot more about you now through Rachel, and I'm sorry you went through so much, because my words aren't coming out right. I'm glad that you
That's okay.
have turned over a new leaf, because you, like the rest of us, deserve some happiness too.
You've got one very determined kid. That's for sure.
That is true.
Well,
It's very, very true. He is a
You've
bit
got
relentless,
two
but he's
kids.
he's fine.
Toot toot.
Yeah.
Toot toot.
and also your daughter.
Yes,
as well.
yes, no, exactly. Yes, she is
Yeah.
very relentless and determined too. But that's what I think is one of her better qualities. She's not willing to let things go.
Even when I was literally in the midst of killing her friends or attempting to kill her friends, she's still. I don't know. While I was even trying to break her down, she still held on to that faith, and I let go of that long ago. And I think because of all of you, and mainly because of her, I guess, it's starting to come back, which is a new feeling.
Yeah.
Very different feeling.
But I'm glad that you're experiencing that, because it's when you don't have hope, there's not much you gotta live for. So it's really good that that's something you have now.
Yeah, and by watching all of you throughout the years, it's... I don't know, not everybody's like Levi.
Very thankful.
Or like Mao.
Yeah. Hope everyone's different. Everyone brings their own unique skills and talents to the table, and I'd say we're all pretty cool in our own ways, including yourself.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. But I do gotta say, so I am curious though. Actually, this is actually one question I can't ask you,
Okay.
because you really liked that quote in The Office. That one that
Yeah.
was on your piece of TNT. What was the connection there? What was the purpose behind that? What drew you to that so much that you would name your TNT after that? The one that, well, I guess that Levi gave. Well, actually, hold on. Was that the name Levi gave it to it before he gave it to you?
He used to say it all the time. So he gave me the TNT, and then he enchanted it with something, I guess, and then when I named it, I put in the quote that he used to always say to our group. What is forbidden is precious.
Gotcha. Do you feel... I know he felt that way. Do you feel that way? Or at least anymore?
No.
Yeah, as you were going into some lore stuff. My apologies for jumping into a random situation. Glad to hear that. Because I agree. Because whatever is forbidden can be precious for a time, but what's most precious is what you have right in front of you.
It's better to know. It's also better to know the truth than to be left in the dark for so long.
Exactly.
Yeah, and also thank you to all of you for opening my eyes and seeing that Lauren actually isn't all that bad.
Of course. Anything for our friend.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I guess I really don't have anything more I really need to ask you. I thought I might, but I really do trust Rachel, and she advocates for you, and unless there's anything you wish to say.
I still don't know why, but here we are.
Yeah. I guess I'm just glad to see that you've changed.
Next time you see Sebastian, still tell him he's an idiot, but in like a joking way.
Okay. An idiot just in general, or an idiot for the choice he's made? Actually,
No, just in general.
Rachel won't remember anything I tell you, will she?
No.
Sebastian's going to propose to Rachel.
Well,
He asked for my blessing.
Gasp.
See,
Wait, isn't she like not 20 yet?
she's 19.
She's 19, which is technically well within... He didn't say he was going to do it right away. He said he was going to do it. He asked for my blessing, and I assume he wants to do it soon.
Okay, well, good for him, I guess. Still an idiot,
That's very fair.
but like better her than like most people.
Yeah. No, which I think that's fair. I'm curious. I'm hearing you say it like that makes me feel like you really have grown a lot. I know you and Sebastian were really close, so the fact that you're
Owie.
Oh,
how
goodness.
wooed.
Another explosion in my presence. Fun.
It's okay. It won't destroy the ground because I have a little charm on.
Nice.
Great.
Professional.
That's nice. But yeah, him and I were close. We were very close. And it really peeved me when he went behind my back. But I think we've gotten past that. So he's also a good guy. I was telling Dr. Poe earlier, you know, because
Yes.
you can see his memories, but yeah.
Yeah. No, and I'm glad that he's changed too.
Yeah, because he definitely wasn't like that back in the day.
Nope. Wasn't like that when we first met either. He was willing to kill his own brother
Yeah.
for survival, and I think
Yeah,
he's changed.
yeah, him and those, like, he was doing that whole quest to, like, find his emotions,
Mm-hmm.
like, feelings. It was so weird. I was watching him being like, you know everything, dude. Why are you faking this?
You know,
Because he came in from the start and he, like, knew everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, why aren't you, like, you could at least, I don't know, he was being super secretive. Even I would have been like, you're in a simulation.
He's having too much fun.
He's an idiot for that, that's for sure.
We heard it here first, everyone. Sebastian is an idiot.
I already knew that.
Oh my.
These phantoms are having a really great time. You know, here, before we...
Anyway, before you,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do before you, grab out Adam,
let's
because
say
I'm...
if you want to, we've got beds inside this shulker box.
Babies!
No, Rachel carries a bed, so I'll use this.
Started carrying a bed on me.
Actually, hold on. Let's all time it. Let's all go to bed at the same time, so we can all get the
Oh.
phantoms off. When everyone's ready.
Okay.
We have enough
Did-
beds.
To give the time.
Do you wish to have a bed, Nova?
I wish not to sleep.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, then. Oh, I guess we're going. Okay.
Well, it's not the 5 out of 5, so it kind of ruins the purpose, doesn't it?
Man!
Can't believe it.
What are these beds for?
I think these were given something. Can't remember what though. It's been too long. Oh, they're no longer in my position. Oh well.
Oh. My bad.
How big is your range?
About to right here.
Wow.
Huh.
That's Will I get it?
It's the advanced magnet upgrade.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
Don't throw anything in my presence.
Unless it's meant to be thrown. Okay. Well, if I don't have anything else I need to ask you, Mirage. So if I don't get to see you,
Yeah.
until
Farewell?
after Adam, yes, farewell. I wish you peace. All right. Adam, it's your time. I'm sure you're already hyped up because Dr. Poe already told you we're doing this at this point. But we would really appreciate if we get a chance to talk with you. And, yeah. I don't want to do this, but it has to be done. So, if you're willing to take the step like I am, then we can proceed, my friend.
I don't think I've gotten to talk to Adam ever.
Well, it'll be a first then.
He doesn't come out much, besides for all the time back in the virus days.
Yeah, he was.
Back in those days.
Man,
Back in
yeah,
those
there was a
days.
time when it was just Adam for like a month.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That was.
And
You
he
didn't- you
he
didn't have
barely
the
took advantage
workaround
of
money.
anything that was here.
That was a fox for a month. I kind of.
Yeah.
Those were the
You
days.
spent a good amount of time in just a regular fox mob.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's Adam. Please, just come, Adam. Please, just
Adam, remember those days?
please don't. No, please, Adam, please.
Adam, I think I got a fox.
No,
around
no,
here.
no.
Oh.
We get OG Adam.
Oh so.
Hi,
Hey Adam.
Hey.
how's it going?
Pretty good.
That's good. Cause I had the chance, I was like, well, I'm not gonna be lame like Dr. Poe and be dressed as a human. I decided to be like the Fox form. So here I am. Hi.
Hi.
I'm really excited to be here. Kind of, not really. It's actually, I shouldn't be really excited to be here. This is really sad. I have to say goodbye to all of you. That's not fun. That's like the worst thing I could ever do ever.
Hello, Adam.
Hi.
It's been a while.
It's been... No, hold on a second. Since it's you, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, hi.
Oh. What?
He can.
Huh?
I'm a shapeshifter. I'm sure he can do cute little tricks.
It's
like
a Kano
that, too.
thing. He has the ability. It really, honestly, any form he could become like a warden for all he wanted to be. He could do whatever he really wanted
Wait,
to.
This is the person that was here messing with everyone that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
We worked together to screw with.
No, yeah,
you.
sorry about that.
You guys didn't mess with me.
Yeah, that's true. You were too wholesome. We didn't want to worry about that.
It was very infrequent, but I got a few.
Yeah, we were very busy. Cause, well, you had a plan that you wanted that I kind of had to go with. I didn't really have a choice that I had to go with.
Yeah.
Which is thanks a lot, by the way. That was really nice of you.
Mm,
I wasn't in control of my own sentiments at the time.
right. Yeah, I do kind of regret that. So,
Oh, really?
well, I guess putting the point right out there. Like, dude, I'm sorry that I killed you.
Oh,
That's probably my biggest regret ever.
oh.
That's what brought me into this mess, and you know, if I could go back and relive my life, that would be the first thing that I would undo.
Wow. Well, Thank.
And my apologies don't come easy. So
Yeah.
as you know.
Well, thank you. That means a lot to me. It definitely was a weird time, to say the least. You know, don't. Oh, hi, Mousy.
Hi.
Don't try dying.
is what she
It's
sounds
not. It's not. It's not recommended. That.
Yeah, well, this guy.
I mean, you know, I almost
did.
died, but you know, I wasn't
He
trying.
almost did, and you know what? Everybody here, I think, has died at some point.
True. But I mean, like, in terms of, like,
Cause
bodily
because
death.
you died, and then yes, that's what I'm talking about.
No,
I was a ghost.
well,
Died.
Kinda.
Comatose.
yeah. And then you lost.
This
I mean,
is
And then he's
very
paralyzed.
hard
Is that
to
like, is that about death as it is? Is just being paralyzed?
That's a form of death.
I guess it's true. It's leg death.
Kind of just talk.
Yikes.
His sports career is
Not to
ruined.
mention my family's trying to kill me, but you know.
Yeah, but that means, but you're still not dead
also
yet,
a
though.
yikes.
That's a big yikes. But it's not actual death, though. I think you still have it better off than literally the person who almost died and the comatose man who's no longer comatose.
I'm awake. It's a good nap.
Yeah. Did you feel real
And the
rejuvenated after
literal
that?
AI.
Yeah, that's true. So am I. I'm also an AI. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Anyways, sorry. I was gonna say, long story short, dying definitely is a weird experience, to say the least. But I don't know. It's hard to explain, I guess, and you probably wouldn't expect anything different from me, but I wasn't really mad at you when you killed me.
I know.
'Cause
I knew that you have that little squishy little heart of yours that doesn't seem to hold grudges towards anybody.
well, I mean, especially
Ash
now,
and
I've not, like, I wouldn't, I mean, I would have just quoted it as an accident, honestly. I know you didn't mean to kill me. It happened. But it's not like you're like, this TNT is gonna kill Adam, wahahaha, place it down, and then boom, and then you, like, pull out your, like, twirly mustache and you start going, eh, and that's what,
Pretty sure that's exactly how it
that's what, well, that's what,
That's exactly how Levi.
that's what
plays.
Levi would do it, yeah. I was like, that's not what Mirage would do. Mirage would be like, oh. And then she'd probably be like, oh, bleepity bleep, oh no. And then you'd be like, well, this is a unfortunate set of events. I don't know how to feel about this. And then you went off and you went after your corner. You're like, my life is flashing before my eyes. And then Sebastian's like, well, I'm a dip. And then he left you. And then, yeah, so.
Yeah, that's exactly how it went down.
Yeah.
And then he went to Ash, and he's like, Mirage blew up Adam, and then they went to quote Lauren, who was not Lauren.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised you fell for that, but I guess Levi was a bit inky.
Yeah, he created me, so he knew my weaknesses.
Yes,
per se.
he did. He knew that you were gullible.
Yeah.
That's probably one trait you did get from Ash. In a nice way.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. But that's okay, because obviously, well, see, people think I'm gullible. The truth is I'm not. I'm a fox. Foxes are really smart and sneaky and devious. I just choose to be... I don't want to be mean about it, though. Like, I could be prankster, but, like, I'm smart. I'm not delusional. I know what's going on. I know you weren't really mousy. I know you're Matt. Like, that stuff is, like...
You didn't know that.
Yes, I did. I did know that.
You didn't know that.
I did. Okay?
Unlikely.
Wow. How can I prove my intelligence to you?
What's 6 times 6?
It's 36.
Dang it.
I was gonna say 2 + 2. You could beat me on that.
2 + 2 is fish.
Smarter than that.
Oh,
See, smart.
Equals 2 does equal fish. He is correct about
Yeah.
that.
Don't you have your goldfish? Can't you?
I also got a goldfish. He gave me one. Well, you gave technically
I
Dr.
accidentally
Poe
ate
one,
it.
which then gave it to Kano, which then gave it to me.
I see.
Because it's all his
Yeah.
body.
It is all his body. That is
Exactly. Is there any weird things you want Kano to do that you wouldn't normally want anyone else to do? Because I can make him do it.
correct.
Twerk.
Ooh, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, especially even coming from Adam. No thanks.
No thanks.
No
Trust me,
but
it's
no
okay.
thanks.
I do not respect the twerk. Twerking is it's not even dancing. It's just people trying to get it on a little too hard, and it's just like, okay, stop it. You know what you're doing. Anyways, this is all to say that I mean, obviously, as you'd expect, I don't have any bitterness towards you, but it's just, I don't know. I think the only part of it that was really just hard is the fact that I wasn't with Ash. Like, I could handle everything else, but just not being with her was really hard. I'm still really sad that I didn't get the chance to, like, actually say goodbye. That was also probably the nastiest part about you and me when we hung out that one time, is that you were
Yeah.
pretending to be Ash.
That I was.
And-
yeah, that I was pretending. Yeah.
And that was hard, because you did a really good job of pretending to be her. And I really miss her a lot.
As I do.
I still miss her a lot.
Yeah. That's why I'm sorry about that as well, because I know how close you two were. And if somebody had done the same thing to me and pretended to be Sin, I probably would have felt the same way.
Yeah, because friendship is important. You know, without our friends, then, well, we can still do things, but it's not the same. You know, they help ground us and make sure that we're okay. So,
It makes Eden very lonely.
yeah. Loneliness sucks. It's definitely not a good way of living life.
That's why you all
Where they all are pretty smart and cool and got through everything that they have so far.
yeah, but they also like freaking have each other.
Yeah.
And that's always been like a constant in Eden. Even in the time of beta, like you guys, it was more or less one big group. And I don't know, just some bad eggs.
Well, you say that, but, well, yeah, I guess Levi was the bad egg. But you weren't.
And Mao.
Yeah, but, well, yeah.
For a time.
Yeah. I just want to.
She was just kind of annoying when we knew her.
She was okay.
And she just didn't get better.
She was like
she got
like the worst. Like, I mean, I got along with her
Oh,
fine.
I thought she but she was, so on my scale of people who I
Uh-huh.
liked and disliked, she was probably number 2 of the people I disliked.
Yeah, was I number 1?
No, Ash.
Oh.
You were probably number, like,
I was beneath
4.
Mao? Wow.
Yeah, she was freaking annoying.
I would have thought that I would have been, like, number 2 at the very least, after all the times I, like, pranked you and, like...
Nah, I respected the pranks.
Huh.
Am I in the top 5?
Do you want to be in the top 5?
You're kind of like in the middle for me. I don't really have any strong opinions.
Completely average? That's the way I like it.
Yeah. Just like your height. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Nah, if
Doesn't
it's his
hear.
height, it would be shorter. Because, you know, short.
Oh.
It's okay. Some people are just born short, and that's okay. It's totally fine. When I was a fox, a little baby fox, I was very, very short as well.
You were very small.
But the
yes.
truth is, in reality, well, actually, no. Dr. Poe's still taller than everybody. He's like Kano's in
He's
Eden
huge.
height of like
Where's the
6
panda
foot
bear?
something. Well, he's not an actual Lucario. I don't know
Oh,
if you
wait.
know this. He's not an actual panda. I'm also not an actual fox. We're real people outside the simulation. It's okay. I understand. When you spend all the time with waifus, your brain starts to go a little numb.
Oh yeah.
It's okay.
It's all those hours.
alright.
of logging
I
in.
too am also a Genshin Impact enjoyer. My favorite character. Why? Why should I shut up? I have nothing to shut up about. This is totally normal conversation.
It doesn't exist.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It does.
And you keep bringing up Genshin Impact. I've literally never heard of this before today.
Well,
So
do
I
you
have
even
no
like anime?
reference. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anime.
Anime.
Yes. Oh my
She's a
goodness.
normie.
Just because it's because she's an AI and she never experienced life outside of Eden, which is really sad for
Yes.
you.
Yes, that's
Random
exactly
view.
why.
Like anime is it's basically like take like the drama of Eden. And imagine it in like a
Okay.
funky art style, and then you have an anime, basically. Especially like
You know what?
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna download, compress, and put in an entire season of some anime, and you're gonna watch it in those files.
in the time before she
I-
passes
You know the
away,
name is
before
that.
Kano completely removes all the
We've got
AIs,
a
you're gonna
few
shove
days
it.
left.
No,
You
Nova,
can
Well,
binge
no,
it.
Kano's planning to do it tonight.
No, I want to be. She doesn't have time.
There's no time. It's planning to be tonight. That's when Kano's planning to remove all the AIs. Is tonight.
You got enough time. You can
No
watch
time to
1,000
wa-
episodes.
I've got a
Yeah,
couple
great.
shows. Let's see. There's Death Parade. Do you want to cry?
You're lying.
What do you think, Nova?
All right, so you're gonna watch Death Parade, and you're gonna
Don't
have
forget
a
your
fun
line.
time.
Fun.
It's okay.
That'll make people.
To be fair, if you
Yes.
really want to know, just look on the internet. It's not like Eden's closed off anymore, so you could just look it up.
That's true.
Get the synopsis.
Be careful where you look
Don't,
on the
don't
internet.
watch One Piece. Do not.
Oh yeah,
watch One
actually be very
Hello,
careful when it
Matt.
comes to anime. Don't look up things because there can be like girls and weird stuff. A lot of anime
There
girls
can be
I-
women
are
in
very
power.
campy,
Please
so
don't.
be very careful. What?
Hey, yo, Kano, where you at?
Huh?
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Mirage,
Yeah.
where are your pupils or your eyes?
Oh, you can't ask her that.
Well, at least you didn't ask her age. And you want to know her age?
How
It's
old are you?
technically only like 3 years old because she's an AI. It was made during beta.
Oh.
That is true.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
probably the mind of like in human terms, like a 25-year-old.
At the very least, you're probably more like
That's
a
about how long it's
35-year-old.
been.
You come across very mature. Anyways, that's a very important
But
question.
Yeah, my
Hi,
eyes
Wargism.
are kinda
It's
just
me, Adam, here right now at the very
voids.
least, but hi.
You know how like
Hey.
Levi had like the void looking face? It's kind of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Supposed to be.
Have a cookie.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Have a fish.
Thanks. Oh, okay. Also,
The
thanks.
gifts of life.
You're welcome.
Do you guys want anything else from me before Rachel comes back? Because I'm getting tired and.
Sorry. I keep getting. This whole thing was for us to have a conversation. I totally forget what we were supposed to be talking about. But I just, yeah. I guess I just want to say, if this is the last time I'll ever get to talk ever,
Because it probably will.
yeah.
Well, maybe. I told Dr. Pro that I'd see him up in the spirit folder again.
Oh, true. So we'll have a little chance to catch up. That'll be good. Before
Yeah.
Kano erases all.
But just for their sakes and the
Yes.
voice
For
of
their
course.
clarity, so they can see
anything
it.
for,
Yes.
Anything for the voice.
Yeah, because what stays in the aether, or what's in the aether stays in the aether. You guys don't know what happens up there.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? What if we're all lying to you and this is all just been, we're secretly having a party up there and like we're just waiting to get back to the party. We're like, come on, we're waiting. We have to do all this stuff down here. Anyways,
It's my sister.
Well,
up
that's
in
kind
the
of what it
ether.
is for me.
that's true.
I'm up for partnering.
Good point. Anyways, I get distracted again for the third time. This is why Dr. Poe's really good at getting to the point and Kano is. I'm not. I just ramble. Okay.
Yes, we know.
Yes. But anyways, so I was gonna say, that, I'm glad you've had a change of heart, and that you are pretty cool, and I'm really sad I won't get to do more pranks on you, but I'm glad that you've had a chance to redeem yourself for everyone before we go back above and then never see each other again. But yeah, just know that I don't hold any grudges against you, and while I know you're sorry for what you did, I forgive you. I forgave you a long time ago.
Thanks, Adam. I hope someday your spirit will get to see Ash again.
That would be amazing. I would.
If even possible, but
Yeah.
who knows?
Thank you, Mirage. Can I give you a hug?
Okay, I guess.
Yay!
Watch the claws.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Oh, sorry. My bad.
What? It's okay, I can't actually get injured.
That's a good point. It was there. There we go.
Well, I mean, I am in Rachel's body, so I can't get injured, but Rachel
Oh wait,
can.
no, probably shouldn't do that.
There we go. It's okay. You're a little
Yeah, there
stiff,
you
but
go.
I won't hold it against you. I understand this is not something you're used to.
Pat, pat, pat.
Whoa! I've been patted, guys. This is amazing. Best day ever.
Good for you.
Yay!
Good job.
All right. Well, you want to go back to the party? Then the day's about right there.
Yeah, I think it's about time. All right. You know. Farewell, everybody.
Bye, Mirage.
I don't know. I want to say that I have a final message for Rachel, but I think she already knows. All right, send me back up.
Well, that's on you. You gotta do it
Go back.
yourself. Got
Yeah, I know. Give me the power to send myself back up.
wow. She doesn't do anything. She's just like, get me out of here. She doesn't even do any sort of ritual or like she's
I
got no
know.
like special part of it.
So it's the AI of my sister up there,
I mean,
Adam.
oh, well, the AI of her is yes. She's not actually there though.
What year? He's alive.
Correct. Hi, Rachel.
Oh, hi, Adam.
How's it going?
It's going all right. I got to see everybody up there in the Aether. It was nice.
Awesome. It's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were having a party.
Uh huh.
It's kind of.
It's the finale party. We're all gonna die, so we get to we're preparing
Oh, you're
everything.
having your own finale party?
Yikes.
Well, yeah, you know we're not gonna be there for Thursday, so we gotta have it now.
Ah.
Right.
Yeah, but see, it's an alcohol-free party because I don't. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
that's
drink.
so fun.
Ew.
Ew.
Those are the best ones, okay?
Alcohol.
Because since we're all AIs, you don't know if we're actually underage or overage, so we gotta be safe for content
That's true.
standards.
Ah, thank
Well, Mirage definitely can't drink.
That's true.
you.
Did you get what you were able to talk to Mirage?
Yeah, she talked with Dr. Poe, and then she talked with Kano, and then she talked with me a little bit. I rambled on a lot though, so we didn't really get to the point of what we really wanted to get at until like a little bit after.
Okay.
But it's okay.
Oh,
Again?
goodness, it's raining again.
Oh my.
It's raining.
It's
You know, it never rains in the Aether,
Yeah, it's true.
which is kind of
It does snow sometimes though. It's like pretty. We also occasionally get fire, but that's only if Yasmin's in a really bad mood.
Oh, wait. How is everybody? Like, I wasn't able to see. I saw Dr. Pro obviously, and you were there for a little bit, but I didn't get to see like anybody else. How are the others doing?
They're doing okay. I think it's one of those things they don't always come out very often. I think because they don't party as much as everybody else does. A lot of the newer AIs tend to be more secluded to themselves. I think. But everyone's doing all right. You know, Yasmin's still being crazy over his Jesus, and Toby's doing all right. Actually,
Oh, Toby.
yeah, but it's you know,
Yeah.
but it's different though. It's an AI Toby. Toby, I'm pretty sure.
Toby never finished my house.
Is that what you care about?
I mean, I miss Toby. I miss
Uh-huh.
Toby.
Yeah.
Never finished my house.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
We were
I think it's still unclear whether it's AI Toby or real Toby.
Right.
So
Nobody
we should just clear that up right
knows.
now
Oh, well,
because it's the last day anyways.
okay, well, you know what? Then I'm just gonna make something up on the spot. That actually, you know what? Since you were Toby's neighbor, you get to pick. What do you want Toby's future to be?
Is Toby actually dead or is it just an AI?
I think it's just an AI.
Okay,
Toby's out there.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it. It wasn't me.
It's like, what'd you say about me, bro?
Dang you, Zeus.
But cool. Okay, well that's all then. Toby's not actually dead. Toby is alive
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yes, Toby is out there. I need to find him.
How's
Somewhere.
Para?
Huh?
Para? And Brooke? And are they doing okay
Oh,
too?
Para. I thought you said Hera for a moment. I
Yeah.
was like, are we still going on with the
No,
whole
no,
Greek
no.
god thing? I was really confused.
Oh,
No, Para's doing well. They're still just as necko as ever, but they're doing quite well. Just vibing and enjoying the company of everything around them. Brooke has started her own therapy business in the Aether, which is pretty great.
Really?
Yeah. But it's much more quaint, and it's also a lot more calm since Tyser's not there. So, like, she actually gets actual therapy done, which is really good.
Well, but Tyser's AI is here. We saw him.
Oh, no, that was actually Tyser.
Oh,
What?
what?
So
That time the lightning was on time.
so Mirage contacted him and said, "Hey, you want to pull some pranks on your friends?" And he's like, "Sure." So then he came, and she plugged him into the
Like, he
system.
messed with me and he didn't even know who I was.
Yeah, that's Tyser for you. But that was him. That was
Wow.
actually him.
I'm still mad Tyser sued me for something I didn't do, and that he doesn't even remember.
Yep.
He didn't even know why he was suing me.
Well, obviously it didn't really work out then, huh?
No, I still got convicted.
Oh.
Yeah, wasn't that the trial back when I had just shown up,
Back in
right?
Alpha, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame. But yeah, no, that was him the whole entire time. There was no AI version of him ever. It just was him.
Okay.
I mean, there technically is one, but like I think he murdered it when he came in. He's just like, "Oi, I'm gonna kill
Well,
you," and then he got
pretty
him.
sure that's how that works.
Yeah. Just like how like
Huh.
you can't have the AI Sebastian and the real Sebastian in the same place at once. Otherwise, it's
Yeah.
it's like the Spider-Man meme, but worse.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, wait, you're here? What? Whoa. Whoa.
Especially 'cause
Whoa.
who knows who's the clone?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But
But yeah, my goodness, who else? Like I built a whole like memorial and stuff.
yeah,
That has all the names, but
right.
there-
Well,
yeah.
there was let me see, hold on a second. There was Zach and Permore and Logan.
Mm.
They're all just chilling. They're playing video games all the time now in the Aether. That's
That
pretty
makes sense.
consistent.
Yeah.
There's well, yeah. Well, there's I will say this just for clarity's sake. There's a few people whose names have been scrubbed from the system. But they are still they've got like nameless ghosts up there that kind of just sit around and feed on
Yeah.
Shades.
on little things, and they just kind of come over and nibble on pumpkin pie every once in a while, and they go back into their holes.
Of course, there's pumpkin pie.
Well, yeah, it's the best dessert
Oh,
ever.
Of course. It's
Other than sweet berries.
It's like when Mad was like obsessed with what was it? Was it pumpkin pie? What was Ghost you obsessed with?
Because
Some sort of
Toby
brownie
really
looking
likes
thing.
pumpkins.
Yeah,
True.
that too.
I know.
It was something. Ghost you was really into specific. Oh, banana bread.
Yes, banana
yeah.
bread.
Banana bread.
Yeah.
It's I mean, it's basically a muffin, but it's
What?
good.
No, banana breads aren't muffins. They're like cakes.
It's like a I
mean-
think
Like
it's
a-
somewhere in between a cake and a muffin.
Yeah, because muffins are different from cake.
Correct.
And for one, it's more dense, and typically the outside seems like moistish.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a cupcake.
I get you.
I mean, not a cup. Ah,
You heard it here first, guys, from the baker themselves.
Mm,
uh,
that's true.
Yes.
That's true.
No,
You
no,
are
no,
you are a
no.
baker.
Also, you guys have fun for a moment. I need to go say goodnight to Kano's mother cock. So one moment, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yep. Don't this. Yeah, you guys can talk about whatever you want while I'm gone.
all right. Is this gonna be a pee break?
Yeah, you're right.
I can.
All right, everyone, let's take our breaks.
Imagine Mother Hog just hearing the voice of Adam.
Right? Oh my goodness. But the fact that Tyser actually was here.
And
That's-
pretended to not know anything.
Yeah. He was being so vague about shit. And like,
Messed up.
goodness, that was just I have a thing that he said to me, and I thought that it had some importance. He said, "Why do you stare but never stay?" And he was like glitching out, and he's like, I have a surprise, you fool! A surprise is coming your way." And he was being so ominous, and I thought that it meant something, but it didn't. It meant nothing.
He was getting in your head.
He really was, and he knew how to do it. Mirage taught him well, or he just knew to do that.
SME.
I don't know. But yeah.
All right, I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
They've gone from their Nova and Lucario left their systems for
Oh,
just a
I
moment.
see. Wait, that means we can draw mustaches on them and they'll never know.
Oh.
See, what you do is you find their skin links on Name MC, and then you go into Photoshop, and then you draw a mustache, and then you apply it using NPM, and they will never know. Actually, hold on. Let's go. So,
I don't think you'll be fast enough at him.
you don't know. Oh,
See? They're back.
nothing is being conspired at all.
What happened?
Oh,
Nothing.
well, you can be Adam. You can be Mousy.
Wait, what?
Yes.
You can
Adam,
become
you
mousy.
become
Oh.
Look what you're holding.
Oh, okay. Well, hi. My name is Mousy. I
Sound just like her.
rats, and I am so mad because my sister ruined everything, and I wish to get revenge on her by the murder. And I also love
murder.
Kano. Oh, he is my everything. He is great and wonderful. He is a bit of a bad person, though, because he doesn't do his own building, and I gotta do it all for him. So now I will have to go,
Dang.
and then I died of cancer. Except I don't. The end.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I really
then
hope
you let
she
me
doesn't
move in.
die.
Yeah, and then Nova moves in with us because he's homeless and chooses not to live with anybody
Huh?
else.
I have a home. I just don't like it.
That's very fair.
Oh goodness! But Adam, you probably know that Kano and Mousy are unofficially married now. Right?
Yes, I am very much aware. I am very proud of them. I was very
Yeah.
excited when it happened.
Well, you were at like the very kind of like you were kind of like the first person to see that relationship. Like,
Yes. Oh.
start.
Oh
more or
man,
less.
you know, like they had sparks flying before you. Like you remember this. They totally didn't see it coming. But like it basically was like pretty much written in the stars based on the fact that like Mousy arrived and she's like, "Hey, I need someone to live with." And Kano being Kano is like, "Oh, well sure, we could live together." And that's where it all started. They were roommates,
Yeah.
therefore they had to fall in love. So it was pretty much
Me and-
And they,
guaranteed.
Me and
and
Lauren
they
saw
were
it coming.
roommates.
Yep.
Me
Yeah.
and Lauren saw it coming. It was
Yeah.
we put him on a surprise date.
Yes. But that was much later though. You guys did that like way later.
I mean, yeah, but like, it still wasn't like evident yet.
No.
So
I'm just saying it was destined from the start. That, you know, they kind of set themselves up for that unintentionally.
Yeah.
like, I've always had this little loner thing going on. You're lucky I noticed it all.
Yep. But yeah, I'm
It's just
impressed with them.
really interesting to like look back on because I wrote a bunch of history books and
Uh-huh.
I finished Kano's from back when you were still kind of
Oh.
in yeah,
Hmm?
and so I was kind of taking like what he was telling me and inserting that in the book, and it was really kind of interesting to like kind of have that to like know about that from my perspective.
Yeah.
Very interesting what you guys went through.
Yes. No.
Truly.
It was definitely a different time for sure. Like the Eden then is so different than what Eden is now. In both good ways and bad. Like back then it was simpler and easier, but obviously we didn't know what we did at the time. So
Yeah.
I knew because I was me, but I didn't know because Kano didn't know, and my memories were functioning like Kano's were at the time, so I didn't remember all the stuff that I remember now.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm glad that, I'm glad that everyone's gonna be okay.
Did you ever expect that the virus that you guys were dealing with back then would be? I mean, I guess that's a question for you too, Nova. But like, the virus that we were that you guys dealt with back then would be like a main factor in defeating the villain this time.
Oh
too.
yeah, no, I would never would have saw that coming. That was definitely a plot twist that I was not expecting. But I guess it's kind of like Chekhov's gun sort of vibe, where it's like you see the gun in Act 1, Scene 2, it comes back again in Act 3, and you use it to the same thing. It's sort of the same kind of thing, I think. It's like,
Yeah.
the pieces of the puzzle were laid out, and Haven unwittingly found herself falling into the same sort of trap. She wanted to be so different from Levi, and ultimately, what killed her was the same exact thing that killed Levi. It's kind of ironic.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I would never have expected that virus to be. But it also makes sense because it was pretty nasty. It was heartbreaking seeing Mousie's transformation and the transformation of others. Again, I've mentioned before, the only person who had any semblance of themselves was Nova, and they made the deal, and that was a fun time.
Yeah, I wrote about that.
Ayo.
It was a good deal.
Yeah.
It was.
You're
What a deal.
you're like, man, I'm evil, but something about this just doesn't feel good. So let's make a deal, cause I'm bored. Can we I'll give you secrets in exchange for like literally nothing, and then it's like, okay, sure, why not?
Yeah, and all because Maddie kept telling me what to do. I didn't like that.
You didn't like being controlled by somebody else.
no.
Nah. Nova can't be chained down.
I know. Yeah, and now you're free to be yourself.
And now I'm free.
You're a butterfly.
Wake up.
Exactly.
Great.
It's amazing. You can get out of bed every day and be like, wow, I'm awake. This is the best day ever.
It's great to have legs that work.
Oh, oh,
Oh.
oh, man, the car is getting wrecked tonight.
Ooh, he was here.
What is up with that? Why
Uh-oh.
you guys bashing on Lucario all night?
He deserves it.
I swear, if we bring my sister up tonight and she just roasts me, I'm done.
I mean, isn't that what she's been doing this whole entire time, to be fair?
Oh my god.
I feel like if
And
you...
I ain't coming to the party on Thursday if I get bashed by my sister also.
Oh, sister, take note of that. If you bash your brother, he's not gonna show up.
Ooh,
Actually, to be honest, she probably doesn't care. But,
probably not.
Yeah.
it's your lord, dude. You can do whatever you want.
But yeah, like when I was going through like Kano's like memories when he was like telling me about like what he remembered from you being in his body, there was a specific moment where like you and Mousy were like you were like talking with Mao
Ah,
and she said something about like bring me back or something, and that just like I don't know, that almost in hindsight that's like very foreshadowing. It's like, did she really care about helping Mousy, or does she want to help herself?
I mean, it's a mix of both, but I will say, even though Mirage was giving... You actually weren't here to hear this, but Mirage was giving Mal a pretty hard time earlier, because she could come across a bit annoying, and she's a bit of a simp toward Levi and want to do what he wants to do, but at the same time, like, she had a good heart. She wasn't, like, evil. It was more the corruption that sort of, that virus that got to her, and I think over time it transformed her to a point where she was unrecognizable. But now that I remember, she was a bit awkward and dorky. Obviously had a thing for Levi, wanted power and ambition, but she wasn't like despicably evil or, a horrible person to hang around. She just, was a bit affrontish. And so I think I'm sad that things turned out the way that they did because, I wish Mousy could keep her sister with her because it's not easy to lose family. But at the same time, like, I don't know, that moment, I really felt like Mao truly wanted to help out her sister to get her out of that situation. And in some ways, that corruption her exposing herself to Mousy in that way is what ended up getting her corrupted in the first place. Because, at least to my knowledge, she was fine before then. So, I imagine that
Right.
Mao's sacrifices ultimately kind of led to her becoming the way that she was. Which could also be why she was so bitter about everything overall, is that she had done so much for Mousy. And then
Yeah.
Mousy decided to prioritize Kendo over her. But that's just my heart talking. I really don't know the true answer, but that's what I'm thinking really went down.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Anyone have any questions for me? Anybody? Here, I forgot because I went to this when I was trying to talk to Mirage, but I can be this. So,
Oh.
did you ever see me like this
I-
before?
I think so. Once. Because when because when
should've been
it was
there by then,
specifically
yeah.
when I drowned.
Oh,
And then
right.
I woke, and then I was pulled out of the water, and suddenly it was you and Tobias.
Aha, that's right.
Yeah. But that was the only time I'd seen you as a fox. Besides for this most recent version when you were in your little fox body
Correct.
a couple of different times.
Yes. Which is okay. It's kind of cool, but honestly, I prefer this humanoid version of myself better. I still have the like dexterity of normal people.
Yeah.
As compared to when you're a fox, you can only use your mouth and be like. It's different.
Yeah,
You
speaking
can
of that,
fart as well.
Oh, that's true. Well, actually, no, foxes can fart too. It's like dogs. They don't have big butt cheeks, but they can still toot.
Oh.
Have you ever met a dog that has like
Oh,
big butt
good.
cheeks? Because those dogs
yeah,
are fun. Flatulence levels are off the charts.
Usually it's a little hard to see past the fur. I don't know how big their butts are.
Oh, you should check it out sometime.
This is getting weird.
Stop it, please.
a little bit. I'm gonna change the subject real quick. I wish I had done more with your warnings, but like I was under the impression for a long time that it was Mirage that was causing all of it, and then you're like, "Hey, there's actually somebody else."
Yeah.
That's not who I was talking about. I'm like, "Oh, wait a minute."
I'm sorry, there really wasn't much I could
I could have
do.
protected this.
I tried my best, but
Bedrock
I was
Rock.
trying to work around the rules that Mirage had already set in place about what could be
Yeah.
communicated. And so I tried my best, but there wasn't much I could do in terms of specificity. Had to be kind of vague.
Yeah. Oh well.
But I mean, you got most of it. I figured you would, which is why I presented what I could.
Yeah. Well, without that, we wouldn't have known at all that Haven was coming. So,
Right.
thanks for that.
Yeah, of course. You know, my pleasure.
Is there any family that you want us to find and look out for?
Well, Kano already knows my address. I gave it to him a while ago.
Okay.
He has really, from what I know, he hasn't had a chance to like look into it too much because that's around the time when Mirage locked you guys all out. But I know he at least, I think,
Okay.
established contact with my family in the farm.
Oh,
So
okay.
they're aware of what happened to me because well,
Okay.
because I went and they knew that I was going, but then obviously I didn't come back at a certain point. So I'm assuming they probably were worried. But yeah, but they're just out in the farm. You know, I've got a good number of siblings, so I'm sure my parents will be fine. They'll have
Yeah.
more than enough people to hold them occupied, but you know, it'll be what it is.
Why'd you join Eden? I'm curious.
I guess it was just kind of for the sake of adventure, really. I'd been on a farm for most of my life, and while like farm life is fine, you do a lot of hard work. It can also get like the same boring thing over and over again. Like you're collecting crops, and then you take care of everything, and then you gotta put everything back and make sure all the animals are taken care of. Gotta make sure the cows are milked, and their udders are always really annoying to deal with. And so you're doing that, and then you wake up early the next day. It just keeps going and going and going. And since
Routine.
especially in America, it's like farmers. It's like a culture basically. It's like when you're a farmer, you're stuck as a farmer for life because they got to have a supply chain going and everything. So I know that I would have been stuck being a farmer for the rest of my life, and so I just really wanted a chance to do something different. Like, wasn't for money. My family was getting plenty of subsidies, so I was good there. It just want something different, you know? I wanted a chance to make new friends and having that opportunity just kind of to live life a bit differently. And so, Eden provided that. And I mean, I'm still trying to remember exactly how I think I was walking, like, I had gone to the town, like the city, to pick up, like, and deliver some shipments and stuff, and I saw the advertisement for Eden. And so I was like, huh, this could be kind of fun. And just because I'm on a farm doesn't mean I don't have a computer and technology and stuff, so I just, I did, like, my emails and stuff and, like, sent it all in, and then I got accepted to be part of the beta, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be really cool. I took the train to get back to the city again to be ready, and then, yeah. So, yeah, that's really about the reason why.
I wish that had ended better.
Yeah, me too. But, like I said before, it is what it is, and I'm still grateful for the friends I got to make. If it hadn't been for Eden, I would have never met Ash, who, I'll just say it. She's my best friend, and if I had the chance to, talk to her again, I'd probably be like, Ash, do you want to be best friends forever? And then she'd be like, sure. And then we'd live together, and we could get friendship rings that we'd wear on our hands, and then we would live together forever, and we could maybe even adopt children, and we could be their parents, be like, don't do this, be responsible. And then we could start a Fox and Traveler family, and then every time Ash would blip, we could all go together, and we could be in a hot air balloon and be like, wee, and then we could go to places. Wouldn't that be so fun? Me and Ash in a hot air balloon, be we could go on adventures.
That'd be really cute.
Yeah.
That sounds like marriage.
What?
Yeah, I was just gonna think it
Yeah,
sounds
now
like kind
that
of
you
what.
mention
Kate
it.
But
was
that's
saying.
okay. Well, that's fine. But marriage for me sounds that kind of sounds gross. Ew, being married. It means you're I don't know. Marriage means
Commitment.
Like,
Well,
hold
I
hands
like
and stuff.
commitment, but
Ooh.
marriage connotes romance, and that for me is no, Ash and I, we're not romantic. We're good friends. We're best friends. We're best friends forever. So
Friends with Ben. No.
no, it's more friends without benefits and on purpose. Friends with abstinence.
Look, they were picking on me. I'm picking on them now. I'm getting my revenge.
Oh. I got my eyes on you. Bucko. Anyways. But yeah. So, yeah. That'd be my dream. Would be to go with Ash and live a happy life together in a hot air balloon.
That's the dream.
Nice. But unfortunately, that'll never come to be because Ash already blipped, and I'll probably never see her again. So unless I can learn how to blip before the end of the night, then I think our future's kind of over.
Is that possible, Nova?
What?
Is it possible that maybe maybe it could happen?
Maybe? Question
That's a
mark?
weird maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe?
I don't know. I don't want to get your hopes up, but I also don't want to see you left this way
Oh,
without them.
well, but that's okay though. I've come to terms with everything that's gone on, and I'm gonna miss Ash, but that sometimes is how life is. You don't always get to have a happy ending, and that's okay, because the ending doesn't have to be happy. It's just what you did to get to the ending that you have, whether it be happy or sad. And I feel good about the ending that I made for myself and the life that I've lived, and I've tried to make people happy and bring some joy. And so as long as I've done that, then I know Ash would be proud of me. That's really what matters most.
She would be so proud.
Yay. Anyways, that's a lot of somber talk. Anyone have anything else they want to say to me?
Uh-oh.
Hey, yeah. Oh. That was...
You know, it's just you, Nova. You're the only one who didn't sleep.
I need to kill 4 or 5 of them with 1 crossbow shot. So
Oh, fancy.
for an achievement.
Got it.
Oh, well, do you want me... Hold on. Let's see, 1 second. I'm just gonna...
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna...
No.
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah.
Not now. I don't even have.
Too bad, so sad. You're doing it now. Alright, good. Hold
I
on.
don't have a crossbow.
Well, you're gonna get one. Okay, hold on. There, take that one right there.
That's because
Get it?
That's because Adam
Grab
doesn't
it.
want phantoms bothering us.
Uh-huh. Alright, you ready? Ready for this? Okay.
Well, I still need like pierce. On
Oh
it.
my goodness. Okay, just 1 second.
Because
There's an
we've
anvil.
been doing.
Oh
Me and
my
Nova have been doing
goodness.
Here,
achievements all day.
you could have piercing
Huh?
4.
We've been trying to do achievements all day.
Thanks. Let's see. I need.
And then you need Bob, chanting to the...
I don't know.
That's why I made a netherite knife and hoe earlier.
All right. That's good.
No, it's not.
Okay.
And I see
Well,
some
Matt's
sus-
levels did get sucked up by the flower, so
Oh. Well, here, I can get...
Well, that's kind of your fault.
yeah.
Alright.
Matt, did you come over here for levels?
Yes.
What
Well, of
a
course he
moocher.
did.
SMH. Okay.
Ba-dum-bum.
Alright, that means you're ready, right?
Sure.
Oh
1,
no.
2, 3, 4,
Oh!
5. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. I have to hit.
They're all
of
on
them
me.
for 1. Oh, I don't even have any arrows. Hang on. Oh,
I got you, bro.
Yes, I do.
Oh, and now they're the ones coming after me.
Okay. I kind of. Okay. They can't be. Okay.
I think it's whoever's
Don't worry.
the highest.
I don't even know.
Need them lined up.
How
Oh, yeah.
how is that?
Oh, there you go.
Ow. Ow.
You're really bad
They're
at
not
this.
lined up.
Papa,
Well, they need to be
How is
lined
this
up.
supposed
There's
to
too many
work?
people.
Then you know what? Hold on. We've got to do a
I-
fancy trick,
no.
okay, everybody? We're just gonna do this.
Oh, we're gonna put them all in
And
boats.
they're gonna line them all up.
Oh. Okay. Let's try this.
Oh
then.
well. I think I need to be below the boats. How does this?
Well, then you can dig below.
Here we go, right there.
Come on, get
Like
in
'em
the.
out.
Come on, get in the.
How do we get 'em in the boats?
Get into this. That's a good question.
Surely they.
There's one.
Okay, that one's in that boat.
Yo, Phantom. Oh, off.
Get in the trench, Lucario.
I got the.
Get in the trenches. I'm getting in the trenches too.
Two.
Wait,
Yes.
there's
I
two
guess
in there.
So close. Get in there. I hit 3.
Up.
Oh.
Cat was shot by skeleton. What?
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 One of my cats was shot by a skeleton.
You know, maybe if we had gone to bed, perhaps this would not have happened.
Don't you only
He's a
need to
real
kill two
trooper.
with it?
No, you need to kill multiple. 1,
2 counts as
Says
multiple.
nothing. The achievement.
Technically, multiple are 2.
Kill two
That's
phantoms
one.
with a piercing arrow.
No, but it has to be. Oh no, that's a different achievement I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Oh.
I just thought about this. Gonna get him out of the boat. All right.
Alright, times.
Alright, that's
Oh, well, yeah, I don't think this is gonna work.
no, especially because they're dying on my arm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Make it easy
Anyway.
for you. Okay. This is my gift
Ah.
to my brother, to my friend Kano's brother. It's worth it. Okay. We'll do this.
Bomb.
We're gonna do this. Okay. All right. We're gonna put a little hole. All right.
Are you just gonna
Can you
swamp-
do this? Do you have what it takes?
I think they can fit through this gap.
Put an iron bar there.
Let's put a fence or an iron bar there.
There we go. Put this exposed cut copper slab. Okay. And then, alright, we're just gonna do.
Okay,
Oh, sorry.
I
That was
think-
outside. My bad.
Oh, that.
I need power then, so I can actually kill them all instantly.
Right. Is that enough for you?
Yeah,
I think they're glitchy.
that works. No, they're not glitching at all.
This is how it's meant to be.
Okay. Can I have power 5?
Oh, okay. Power 5. There you go.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Oh my.
Wait, I can't give power 5 to crossbows?
No,
No.
you can't.
What?
Ooh, ball.
Dang, crossbows
It's
suck.
only regular. It's only regular, but
Crossbows suck.
Yeah.
It's okay, they're all contained. It's gonna be really easy for you to eventually kill 2 of them.
They're somehow outside. I don't know.
That's the other ones that escaped. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god, we
Where's
can sleep
one
finally.
yes.
Go to
Sleep.
sleep.
Oh no, there are hostile mobs nearby.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep,
bed.
little
Go to sleep.
Nova.
I don't have a bed.
Here's a bed for you, dude. Then to take
And
the
pull out
bed
the Shark Boy
right
Lava Girl
there.
theme song.
Oh yeah,
You say-
dweem, 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 dweem.
Dream, dream, dream,
Dweem, dweem, dweem.
Oh my god, finally.
Alright.
No.
Close your eyes, shut your
What
mouth.
was that?
Hmm?
What was that noise you made? Are you a pterodactyl now?
I think they're pretending to be a phantom.
Yes, Gabe. If only you had an experienced phantom catcher.
Yeah, this is good. Too bad none of those exist in this world.
Yeah, I don't know any of those.
Right, that goes there, that goes
I don't think I
there.
know anyone that's managed to catch a phantom before.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
We're the first ones to do
It's
it.
very rare.
Totally.
Alright, okay.
Right?
Oh my god.
Well, now you
Buy
owe.
those, Rachel.
Now you owe Kano, because you won't be able to owe me, because I'm gonna die. So you owe Kano a favor.
Okay, I owe Kano a favor.
God, it don't work
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Do you want to? Do you actually want to burn something?
Yeah.
Okay, come over here.
Why did you shoot him?
Burn it here.
I didn't shoot him.
Let me know when you're done.
You did shoot him.
I'm done.
Did I?
I heard the gunshot. What do you
Yeah, I
mean?
shot it towards this direction, not at him.
Oh,
Right.
I wasn't paying attention.
Anyone got any final things you wanted to share?
Hang on. Wait, I have something.
Oh,
What?
Here, have this.
Oh.
Take this with you.
you want me to take this with me to the Aether?
Yes,
Why?
Does it work like that?
Why?
it's important.
Oh.
Give it to Toby.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. For sure. I could definitely do that. Don't tell him that I don't take anything with me up in the Aether. This is all gonna be in Kana's inventory later.
Okay.
I'll just make my own up there. Yeah.
You're gonna take that with you, right?
Yes, it'll be with me for
Perfect.
sure. Definitely. It'll be this exact one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Anything else?
Tell everybody up there that we love them.
Okay. Can do. Alright.
Anything you want to say to Kano?
Yes. Lucario, I'll say this to you. So you don't feel like we're
Oh, it's his
picking on
turn.
you. Yeah, you get to have a turn now. You're
Yeah.
you're surrogate Kano.
Crouch down to his level.
Oh.
Shut up, Nova. Fuck.
I just got that
As
now.
you're sitting down.
Oh, that's.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh
That was not what I
my.
intended to have happen. I was being played. I'm sorry.
He deserves this. Trust me.
No, I don't.
What is up with you guys?
Alright.
Why
Genshin
is this
player.
so good?
You play League. Shut up.
And
That's
I don't
worse.
spend money on it.
SMH. Okay.
You know, have you guys
That's a
heard of this
total
fun
lie.
little game called Minecraft? I heard it's pretty fun.
Whoa.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's gonna be kind of
Never
interesting,
heard of
but I've
it.
also heard it could be for babies. So,
Yeah.
like, all the little kids play it, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, it's Minecraft."
Yeah, all the little kids play it, then they meet an adult, and all of a sudden that guy gets
No.
banned.
Let's-
Monk ass.
Oh, take care of the nosebleed, Riley.
Anyway,
Alright, anyways, okay.
Anyway, go ahead.
Minecraft.
Kano. I could have a lot of things I could say, but I won't, so I'll keep it brief. Thank you for everything you've done for me, and for Ash, and for Mousy, and for your friends. You brought me back to life, and gave me a purpose, and you're not, like, exactly my best friend, because Ash is technically my best friend, but, like, you're, like, the guy that, like... You're, like, this... What's the word for it? You're, like... You're accountable, and reliable, and smart. And... I owe a lot to you. And so... Just thank you for being... so consistent, and... amazing. And... I'm really gonna miss you. A lot. So take care of Mousy for me, and take care of yourself, and... You know, if you ever feel lonely, then just think of me. And I know I won't be able to be there, but hopefully I can give you some comfort. And... yeah. I love you, Kano. You're one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Okay. That's all I want to say.
Oh, that's so much to remember.
Oh, we don't have to. He already
You
knows.
don't have, you
You're
don't have
good.
to remember it.
Oh, phew. I was like, you kept saying more.
Alright. Well, you know, hopefully everything will be good. So we're just gonna...
Bye, Adam.
Yeah, Kano, come back down here, please. Help save
to
the...
meet you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you too. Yeah, that was a pleasure. Yeah, please, Adam. I mean, Kano. What's happening?
It's confusing.
It's a lot of people to remember.
It's a ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, exactly. And, you know, Kano,
Rituals, am I right?
if you can ever help me get to Ash, then I know you can do it. So, guess I'll see you later. And, take care of everybody. Bye, everybody.
Well,
Yeah.
that was also very sad.
Yeah.
I lost one of my best.
Hello.
Hey again.
What's
Hi.
up?
It's really not easy saying goodbye. Okay. Well, I guess that's that then for those two. Yeah. Ah. I don't really have what you.
Just a lot to process, you know?
Yeah.
I wasn't even close to either of them, but I'm feeling the emotions.
The emotions are there
Yeah.
Yeah.
somewhere.
Just from how much they just meant to Eden.
Yeah. They've been there almost as long as we have. I mean, they've technically been there for as long as we have, but in terms of our,
Technically,
Longer.
in terms of what, yeah, but in terms of
Longer.
what the cogs know and what we've experienced, they've been here for
Yeah.
a little less than how long we've been here, but
Mhm.
it's gonna be really hard. Get rid of them. But I have to do it. Anyone else wanna do anything with the rituals?
Kind of eepy over here. I'm tired.
That's fair. That's fair. Yes, I figured. For
Yeah.
us, you said eepy, and I was like, is that
Yeah, I know,
sleepy,
that's what
weepy?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Creepy.
See,
That's
it's
what I
cute-
heard too. I
it's
also heard
cute
EP.
internet. It's cute internet lingo for sleepy.
No, it was this great time. It's just like I'm feeling
Yeah,
eepy
it's,
over here, and I'm like, yes,
Eepy.
eepy. Matt, Lucario, anyone you want to see?
I wasn't close, if anyone. In the
You could
ether.
see yourself.
Oh, you want to look at yourself?
Yo!
Spider-Man meme.
Well, you can do that in F5.
That's true. Okay. Well then, if that's
I mean, good from me. Mirage came out and she got to talk to people.
Indeed.
So that's yeah.
yeah. Well then I've got a. Well, there's two ways we can do this. We can either do this the non-dramatic way, or we can do this dramatic way.
I mean, it's lore. It's got to be dramatic.
Nova. Do we have permission to explode this ritual circle? Or if not, we can preserve it, and I can destroy the one by Mousy in my house.
I've never experienced ritualness in that one, so I want to see that one go. I have no connection to it.
Okay, that's fine. Then let's clean up, folks,
Yeah.
before we
I mean, it is
Okay.
head out.
it is the start
Okay.
of the rituals here. It would probably be the best
That's true.
Yeah, no, that's
go.
true.
There's a bunch of other rituals.
Now, what's it with the spirits? They all wanted to pick on me today. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm sorry
they
about that,
really
Lucario.
did.
That's very much not fair to you.
It's very
Fair.
funny though.
What not? Then you picked on me. I was like, man,
That was even funnier.
It's like a teehee funny moment.
what did I do?
All right,
uh,
back to the
Back
other
to
place.
civilization.
I mean, Gabe says we can blow up his for funsies.
Oh, okay.
No, but his
Let's blow
looks
up that one then.
no.
Yes.
No.
It makes
Oh.
the most. No, it makes the most sense to blow up the small one. by our
Exactly.
place.
Yes. It's also much
thought
easier
about
to
it, Shirley.
rebuild,
Well,
you know,
we talked-
after perspectives are shown,
Why
so
are
we
y'all
can
here?
keep it for.
Right?
Why is this man here?
I was thinking
Oh my
about it,
goodness.
and it would be
Oh,
wiser
yeah, we don't.
instead of
Just-
if I really wanted to get it over with.
There's a
instead
villager
of
in here too,
talking
what?
To them, instead of doing it through AI, it's better to confront them in person.
Yes,
Look at Matt go.
I
Yeah.
couldn't agree more.
Plus, I didn't have any questions prepared for my sister, so you know. Yeah,
It's very fair.
No. You kidding me?
What?
oh,
Can only assume.
I think her perspective went bye-bye.
Uh-oh.
Seeing the internet lag.
Canonical blindness.
No.
Uh-oh. She's blind.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Man, we joked about legs or the eyes, and wow. Looks like she got
Oh.
eyes. Ooh,
Or maybe
even worse.
you see
Rage
blue
quit.
screen.
It does not
The
exist.
video here. What I'll do, I'll wait here. I'll sit and wait.
because realistically, my sister is just an AI up here, so she doesn't have. So like, wouldn't if I were to make it up to her up here, it wouldn't count for the real life, right?
Correct.
So then I would just have to do the whole speech all over again. On making it up to them.
Yes.
And that way I can say apologize to the whole family.
Right.
Is this bee just?
B.
Canon blindness means you can join the clearance aisle.
That's true. I assume
What
that's
Gabe says.
That, yeah.
Correct.
Because Gabe
With us other broken people.
Yeah. For those listening who did not know, what's that?
Gabe does not exist.
Yeah. For those who do not know, the clearance aisle is also called the produce aisle
Of course, yes.
because we're vegetables. That's
Vegeta?
me,
Mhm.
Gabe, and Lucario, and we
Up
told
and
Fang,
down
you can be in the produce aisle if we can take your legs or your eyes.
Vegetarian.
now.
Yes. Yes.
There's a zombie village at your house.
I will go save him.
Where is the actual
Unless
house
this
part
creeper
of your
blows
house?
it
It's
up.
very. I guess is it? Oh, it's this.
It's the upper floor.
Just saying, Adam wanted me to like. I knew he didn't expect
This
me to
potato
remember,
has a quest for me.
but like I thought he had expected me to remember this whole
Behind
like
you.
thank you speech for you
Oh.
that he wanted to say to you. But I'm like, I forgot like half of it the instant he started talking about it.
No, you're good. Fortunately, with Dr. Poe's memory capacities, now it's much easier.
Like I'm the worst when it comes to like reciting things, so I don't know why he chose me.
Because you're special. I understand what you're saying.
So where is y'all's
Here, Matt.
ritual
Oh,
circle
Matt, we
that
can
we're
lead
gonna
up to
blow
the library.
Have you not seen it, Nova?
Nope.
Let's go this way.
It's all the way. It's over here.
I've only seen Gabe's.
Gabriel's.
It's over here.
It's over there.
Don't wanna know nothing about me.
Come to us.
So what I get, I spend so much time in the evenings with Gabe and Dad. I've got the whole One Piece opening stuck in my head.
Which one?
It sounds like a
The first one,
very bad problem.
Oh, that is the good one.
but I actually like it, so
Wee.
I've been having fun
Oh my
watching that
God,
one.
This is a very long walk.
Lad. Come on in here, Mr. Villager.
Yeah, I've listened to the one. I started listening to the we got last.
All right, I am back.
Yay!
Welcome back.
Oh
Welcome.
yeah, you are now able to join the clearance aisle with me, Gabe, and Nova.
Yes.
There we
Otherwise
go.
known as the produce aisle.
Clearance produce aisle. We'll leave you because I first all my potions back at home. I don't bring them with me anymore. Cool. We will attend to this very briefly, just to ensure that Rachel can see it, because I understand the pain.
Okay, we're going to blow up the thing.
Yes.
Still,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Thing I have never seen.
I feel like you've seen it before at some point.
I have not seen this one.
I don't actually think
Really?
Nova's been involved in any of the rituals.
And wasn't it recently just rebuilt? Because like
Yes.
it had been blown up before, so
Yeah, but it wasn't blown up by like
Because-
it was blown up by creepers rather than people, I think. Or no, was it? Or was it
Right.
somebody? I can't remember.
No, there's a big explosion.
Let's see. What does it take to make gunpowder?
Man, do you think I need bodyguards when I go see my family later tomorrow?
Here, I have gunpowder.
Surely they won't try to kill me, right?
Okay. I mean, I see.
you could always bring Fang. I'm sure he'd be willing to go.
True.
I'm gonna have sand.
It's beautiful. I want tint.
Alright, I'm gonna volunteer Fang to come with.
There's tint.
And now you're gonna.
He's
make me
the
up.
only one out of us, our trio left, that can do it.
I'm gonna
'cause
get
we had to say goodbye to the other one.
5 tint.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
thank you.
miss him.
Understandable.
It's a little late, but
It's alright. It's the thought that counts. Yeah, flint and steel. I want that too. Unless I could be cool and use the mana blasters to trigger it, but I don't think I can. I don't think they work that way, right?
Mm.
Um,
Oh well, you're Do you still need a couple minutes to prep
Unless
that?
you have the explosive one.
I was just grabbing a flint and steel as well. Otherwise, we're basically set to go. Oh yeah, I got already my backpack.
I have a gun with the explosive.
Oh, so we could potentially use it
So,
that way. Okay, right.
but real question is, are TNT explosions disabled? Will it be able to damage the terrain?
Well,
'Cause that is a setting that could be.
I guess we'll find out. I know mobs, I believe, are currently disabled, but I think regular TNT. Well, here, hold on. Let's do the regular thing then. Let's test it before we get our hopes up. I will go find a random
I want to
spot
ask
on the
before
hill.
we do this. 'Cause it's going to be very anticlimactic if
True. Though we could just justify it as the ritual circle refuses to die.
you know. If that sounds canonical enough.
No way.
Well, let's see. Okay, so if I do this right here, will this blow up?
I'm gonna miss being hit.
Yes, TNT does work.
That does work.
Cool.
Let's test it with the gun. I want to see if it does.
Will that be a choice you to get yourself to there?
Twist.
I don't know. I'm trying to fill it. I'm filling this up just so I can blow it back up again. Whee! Must fix
Yeah,
terrain.
this is a random hill out on the outskirts of your base. I don't really think it matters.
Probably not. Unless Mousy Season is like, what happened here? Like,
How is she gonna see it? You think she's gonna just walk over here for no reason?
true.
Why so
Ah,
gamey?
Yeah, that works. That works.
Oh.
That definitely works.
Oh goodness.
Even works on its
Are we
own.
gonna have like another wedding outside of Eden?
Yes, we shall.
Oh.
That there. See, it's a cave.
That's amazing.
I get to show everyone my cool wheelchair. Yay!
That's
Oh
so
boy, you
excited.
want to go to the park?
Vroom vroom.
wheelchair park.
Well, it's not a wheelchair park, but the park. Never mind.
I know there's some real daredevils.
Yeah, the park where Levi's community was. I think we had all planned like
Yes.
a trip over there at some point.
Vroom vroom.
I know Sebastian wanted to take you there.
Yeah, he wanted to go. So.
You know what's even cool
least for
about the
that.
wheelchair? It's anime.
It's an anime wheelchair.
What? Explain yourself.
It's not what you think. It's not.
It's so...
Wait, Lucy.
No.
What?
Uh oh. Not again.
Ah! I should have known better.
Sorry, I should have named it here. Let's blow it up. What a strange spot for this.
It was intuitive at the time.
Oh, even more gunpowder.
Oh, was this here before?
No, I threw that down.
Ah, I see. Just
I
felt right.
hate not being able to stand on water just normal. No!
It's alright.
Eden really said, oh yeah, we're not letting them have their fight on.
We still have one more after this.
We'll do is we'll wait. I'm assuming Rachel will get back in, and then the plan will just be we'll just do it real fast. So,
I can go eat.
yes, you can go eat. Rachel could not worry about her and not pooping on her anymore. And then she'll say
And I will
goodbye.
awaken and probably play Monster Hunter again.
Not Dr. Poe trying to give me advice on against.
He was just wanted to
You
be
should listen to
helpful.
him.
I didn't even know. I don't even think I'm gonna summon this patch.
Well, maybe now you have to.
Gotta save for 2.7.
That's fair.
Not 2.7, 3.7. That's got all the cool characters.
Yes. So I'm just gonna preset these. And quickly
Man,
go.
I seen some funny announcements
Grab all
last night, and they'll probably get announced at some point tomorrow. And I can't take it seriously
Oh,
because of because they announced that the VA is being changed in
oh yeah.
3.6. And something got announced.
It's very
And I
exciting.
can't take the new VS6.
Oh, I gotcha.
I don't think you've seen anything on it.
I saw some people talking about it, and It seemed to be quite exciting. So why can I not now find the TNT readily available for it? It was showing up before really easily, and now it's being like, nah. Oh, because I'm not in a crafting interface. That's why I was like, why is it not showing up? Okay, let's see, take 2 more of these.
Tomorrow should be a fun day, though.
Yes, agreed.
I totally forgot that she was like teased beforehand. So when they announced her last night while I was playing games, I was like, "There's a new character in the file still."
Yes.
Yara.
I know so many cool things.
It's an interesting name though for a Genshin.
Yes. Okay. Here, this will be ready to go. And then I'm making sure right now I'm getting a panoramic shot for no other reason. You know, no reason at all. Trust me. Definitely not getting a shot of this so that I can rebuild this when everything is good to go. Belarusian? I am unfortunately unfamiliar with that accent, so I don't know what it'd be.
Bum, bum, bum,
There.
Oh,
Oh no!
bye.
It's a sign.
Another one bites the dust.
Who's next?
Oh no.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, you're back.
Oh, what happened with Nova?
Nova's gone now.
Oh no.
This is iconic. Well,
Yeah, it's just a great way to end off Eden.
of course, you know,
Right.
I understand the pain though. So unfortunately, Nova, because you're not as important as Rachel is to this ritual, I will wait a hot second. But if in doubt, I will just jump to the chase just to make sure that it gets done. Well, they have got the explosive gun though, which is the cool effect we're gonna hope to use.
Yeah.
It's quite very frustrating.
Probably talk to Fang about it this week if he wants to go.
This is very
We
true.
were gonna go to the bar anyways.
Yes. It's correct.
And we were gonna be responsible people
All right.
and drink responsibly.
Exactly.
Apple juice.
I'll give them one solid minute, but then I know I want to do it just in case.
No, come back.
Come on. Why did you leave the second that Rachel came back? Apparently there's only so
I
much.
think I think it partly has to do with the fact that it's like, it was like 90 degrees today here.
Oh, yeah, so
Hey,
things
that's-
just be overheating and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's 60 right now, which should be fine, but my
Yeah.
room is also like quite warm.
Yes. No, I understand.
So they're like 8.
That happens to me a lot too, especially when it gets to the warmer weather, so I know what it's like.
Yeah. I think I may also need to just clean out the computer too. It's like, yeah, I don't know.
I
I've
need
been
to
too
do
afraid
my.
to touch mine.
Like, you shouldn't have to touch, like, I don't know.
I know.
I don't know.
It's all fickle and
I
stuff.
need to clean my keyboard
Yeah.
and my computer. But the keyboards are so a lengthy process because I gotta take each keycap off and I
Yeah.
gotta clean each switch and everything, and
Yeah.
it's like, but
Exactly. Like poor car.
Did Nova just like lose
I
internet?
think as well,
or-
yeah. That's what I was like hoping. But if they're not, then you know, we're just to make sure we can witness it so that you can close things out on your end. Ritual Circle, thank you for all you've done. We are now doing this as a sign and a symbol of the fact that rituals are no longer in Eden and all the spirits will be dead eventually. Not today,
Yep.
but henceforth. And, you know,
Goodbye, spirits.
goodbye. There you go.
nah.
Ritual Circle
I
is no
think it
more.
needs to be blown up more.
That was fine. No.
You want to blow it up more? Blow up yourself. All right, that's the symbolism.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna close out my perspective before things get even
Oh,
crazier.
good plan.
But I'll hopefully still be on if you guys are still gone.
Yeah, I mean, I probably, to be honest, I'll probably close things up in just a moment anyway. But
Okay.
I will say, at least on my end, if we do, well, I don't know. I believe we can if we want to anyway. There will be an Eden after party on Thursday, so it's possible I may end up streaming that, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be streaming it, but this is my final lore
Yes,
day.
exactly. This is final storytelling.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so Rachel, I will see you on the other side.
I'll see you. I'll see you all on the other side.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life hanging out with my new family and my new friends.
Yeah.
And yeah, just everything that's happened in Eden, it happened for a reason.
Exactly.
So
We'll take what we have and we'll make it the best we can.
yeah. Right. See you guys on the other
See you on
side.
the other side, Rachel.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, that's
Yeah.
Bomb.
There
I said.
It's like, yes. But yeah, no, now with that destroyed, I'll probably close things out on my end personally, but I mean, you necessarily guys have to either, because I know that's all I really need to get done tonight. Specifically. And that is preparing for the Eden after party. So yeah. Will you continue to do things, Zakara, you think?
I haven't done my Genshin fully. Like, I did Resident and then that was it. But, like, there's not much for me to really do on there.
Right. Gotta get the exploration and stuff.
And I don't know what else to do on here.
I understand. I'm at a loss of what to do here, too. I've pretty much checked everything I needed to see, so I feel satisfied. So, cool. Then I think I will go to bed, Eden, for the last time.
Yup.
And then that'll be the end of it. Alright. Well, then I'm gonna close things out. Then I will chat with you both later.
Yup.
Right.
Okay.
You talk shortly. Right, y'all. That's it. This is the end of Eden. Yeah. It's been a journey. We'll have an after call to be able to explain all the pieces, but this is our final steps to be done in this world. And yeah, I'm sure I'll feel it then too. It's hard to like. It's easy to be desensitized from it. For me, I tend to be more like, I don't cry much in the moment, but then later on I'm like, I get forlorn, and it's just, yeah. You realize very quickly just how kind of things end up going, but yeah. But yeah, Thursday, no, I know, but Thursday will come along, but yeah. With that though, I will say goodbye to Eden. So go to sleepies. Let it end the night. Turn to day. Oh yeah, actually, even though there'd be after call, let's do the symbolism. Actually, that's what I want to do before I go to bed immediately. Is let's get ourselves. Oh man, I don't think we got stone slabs up here, do we? Hold on. Got a little more symbolism I want to accomplish before I go to bed. Just a little bit more. A little more symbolism. Can do what we want to do. Let's go down here. Do I have any stone slabs on me, please? Tell us we do. Yes, we do. Okay, good. I'll do this. Go here. I do. What is it? Armor stand? Yeah. Then we're gonna go up here. And I'm going to symbolically put my armor onto the armor stand. Go there. And I won't be that cheeky, but at least you can do this. Go to. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that works out. All right. Last set then, everybody. Off for a little bit. And we'll come back for the party later. All right. Well, there you got it, guys. True finale of Eden. And as all good things come to an end, that means it's the end of the stories of Dr. Poe, Adam. Still have the Eden After Party. But that's it. That's Kano's story. All been told. Get married to Mousy. I guess I'll still do it here. We got the Eden After call, but you know, the journey from 2 Januaries ago till today, where we joined the EdenSMP with 5 other players, had no lore set in mind, and came to this point. And now it's all done. Official, like fully done. Obviously, you know, before we thought it was done the first time, then we brought it back, and now all the doors are closed. So what's left in the story? Well, a sort of a epilogue take. This is what I envision before I immediately go to bed. This is what I envision would be the ending of the story. And this is funny. This is kind of what my ending was before. Originally, I wrote this down back when we ended Eden the very first time. I made a little epilogue chat, and I wrote this. Obviously, some pieces of this are different now, so I won't read the parts that are irrelevant. But in essence, you know, after waking up in the real world inside of his chamber in the Eden Project Laboratories, Kano would go to life with Maddie, start a life with her, create a family. You know, we've now adopted Matt and Rachel, and are, you know, have our own children now in that sense. And, you know, maybe eventually Rachel will marry Sebastian and Matt will find someone if he does. We'll become grandparents officially. But, you know, with the time that we have left with Mousy, whether her diagnosis is true or not, if she ends up being cured, we'd go on adventures together and get to see some sights in the world. You know, Gabe, now having been put to rest, he would no longer really try to help find that, but he would probably create an AI that would be inspired by Gabe. Not a direct thing of Gabe, but create a program sort of like an Amazon Alexa, but that talks and sounds a bit like Gabe, acts a bit like him. That would help to function and serve other people and work in that way. He also would, you know, spend time with Lauren, help her with her new relationship with Seth, spend time there, help Rachel with her books, work on Rachel's new Eden project, and then ultimately, in terms of the other stories, then, you know, with regards to Adam, Kano would go to Adam's farmhouse, talk to his family, get to know his siblings, and kind of, you know, be accepted into the family as one of their own. And then unfortunately for Dr. Poe and his family, with him gone officially, his wife and daughter would fall into despair, but Kano would help Dr. Poe's daughter get through college and support Mrs. Poe into her elderly years from the sidelines. And yeah, that's the plan. So that's sort of how things end up. And also, no worry. To be honest, Riley, what I'll do real quick, because I know you spent those points and I didn't get a chance to execute them, I'm just going to quickly go to my Twitch redeem, and I'll refund you those points. So that way, when you are next available, you can request those things on its own. Like I said, though, I'll probably have a hard time with the Belarusian accent because I'm just not familiar with it. I'll try my best to get familiar with it, but I'll plan for Irish either way. But I will refund you the points so you can use that whenever you feel like, instead of having to try and remember that on my own end. But yeah. Thank you guys all for being here, for joining Kano for this adventure and this journey that he's been on. Definitely was a longer journey than I ever expected it to be. But I'm really, really thankful for what Eden's brought and what we've been able to do with it and the cool things. I don't even know what the Belarusian accent. I see. I understand. But yeah. I got no other words to say, really. But thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me on this Eden adventure. And whatever's next, I'm not sure. We'll get time to figure it out. But in the meantime, if you wish to know what cool things that I'm up to in the future, then feel free to check out, Raspboy already linked a lot of things, but I've got a YouTube, I have a Twitter, and of course, Rachel, thank you. Your role was also insurmountable in everything that we did with Eden, so it was my pleasure. I'm really glad that we got to be part of this really cool journey together. And so yeah, there's just a lot of cool things to think about. And again, I don't know what project will come next after Eden. I don't know if it'll be Minecraft related in the same way, but I've got flexibility now. So like if I want to start the Bionicle mod pack, I can do whatever I want. I've got time to do other games. I just started playing the Stanley Parable on stream, which I'm excited about. And I'm looking forward to that. Now seeing I've got a lot of co-op games we got planned. And I'll play more Genshin, especially this week because the next version update's coming up and they've got a new streaming event for it. So I'm probably going to be doing more of that. So stay tuned. Give it a give a follow and hang out if you want to at some point. I'm sure there'll be lots of fun things to enjoy. I'm going to be home from the cruise. I went to Amber Cove, St. Juan, and St. Martin, Broker Rule, and St. Martin. I see. I was today I was going to cry, but now I'm actually about to cry. Oh, orgasm. No. I get it, though. I get it. I understand. Sometimes things can get emotional. But, yeah. Appreciate you guys all very much for hanging out with me tonight. And I know that Sydney is currently streaming. Sydney, who technically is the founder, creator of the lovely character that you guys all know of as oh my goodness, as what's her name? Forgetting now. I'm being really delusional for some reason without any reason at all. Zoe. Sydney and Eve. Eve, yes, but Zoe, yes, that's the name I was thinking of. So you know what? All y'all do a hashtag Kano loves Zoe raid. And we are going to go and raid Sydney. She'll know what we mean when we say that. So do hashtag Kano loves Zoe raid. And then we'll go from there. I put these all in before I start everything else. Do my 3 Kanoka loves real quick. And then I'll put in the rating. Okay, there you go. So grab which one. The first one is for if you are not subscribed. The second one is for if you are subscribed. So feel free to grab those hearts as you see fit. We're going to raid Sydney. Feel free to stick around for the raid just to show the support and love. If you want somewhere else to go afterward, feel free. There's no obligation to stick around after the raid, but go in to support the streamer and just go in to hang out. And it will mean a lot to Sydney. So yeah, but plan is we'll stream with Midnight tomorrow at some point in the afternoon. And then I'll probably stream Wednesday and stream Thursday. And maybe Friday, we'll see. It's probably, that's kind of become the routine now, streaming most every day. So we will see you guys then. But all right, everyone, good night. Sweet dreams. I'll talk with you guys more later. All right, bye, friends. And goodbye to Eden.